I'm rolling with FD.
I'm going to drop a couple bombs on the FD channel right now.
Who are you rolling with?
I am rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD.
Let's do it. Let's go.
I'm rolling with FD, baby.
We are rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD.
Oh, you know we rolling with FD, baby.
We got alphas and bros in the house.
That's right. Peace out, my brother.
Woo!
I'm rolling with the F, the D.
Learn something new every day when you're rolling with FD.
Yeah, we are rolling with FD, baby.
I roll with one person, and that's FD.
I'm rolling with FD, baby.
You gotta love it, man.
This is a family thing.
That's good. That's good, man.
Hey, Renee, who you rolling with?
Rolling with FD.
Rolling with FD.
You don't have to ask. I'm rolling with FD.
My man. But see, Bless, who are you rolling with?
I'm rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD.
That's how you just rolling, right? That's the whole thing, right? You roll with it.
You gotta let me know who you rolling with.
We're rolling with FD. You heard it first.
I'm rolling with FD.
I am rolling with FD.
I'm not just a pretty face, Ziggy. JD, we should both do it.
No, I'm not doing that.
What questions do you have for me? Right, Manny and Jeremy, who you rolling with?
We're rolling with FD. We don't want to get our asses kicked.
You gotta let the people know who you're rolling with, man.
Well, obviously I'm rolling with FD.
What's up, everybody? The play didn't come through on Monday. Today we're here on Tuesday, December 5th. I'm excited to have our one of our favorite guests back. Imani is in the house. We're gonna talk about a whole bunch of stuff. But Imani, come on in here, man.
What up? I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? That intro is getting longer and longer.
Yeah, well, we got some fabulous faces in there.
Ain't no wrong with that. Amen.
What's happening, man? What's new with you? What's going down?
Well, you know, it's I've been just cooling out. You know, just loving football season. That's all it is. You know, I'm loving everything that's happening in the state of football, college football right now.
What about Florida State fans? Is like, man, you shouldn't even be in it. Now, my thing was people skipped over. Florida State fans seemed to skip over Michigan. Yeah, and they went straight to Alabama. Shouldn't be in. What do you think of that?
Well, I just think that sometimes when you're in high school and you want a prom date, sometimes when you look in the mirror too much, you start feeling yourself. You think that you look better than what you are.
Okay.
So you get the strength to go ask that one girl.
Get that strength. Okay.
That you always wanted to go to prom with. That she really ain't looked at you the whole year. She saw you, maybe you have chemistry class or biology or maybe home ec or something like that.
Always those sciences, yeah.
Then you finally go up to her and say, ma'am, would you go to prom with me? She looks at you. She sees what you did all year and goes, nah, I got to go with the starting quarterback. I can't do that. But I got a best friend who that you can go with her.
Okay.
That's the base of what that is.
That's a great way of describing it right there.
Yeah. Yeah. And trust me on this. Everything happens Sunday. It's Tuesday. This is nonstop for me. I've been getting hit up.
I know you have.
Calls, text messages, emails. I mean, listen, if people can send smoke signals, they'll send smoke signals. But
I actually think Alabama's about to win Saban's eighth national championship. That's what I think is about to happen.
Yeah. We're about to take it in this year. But it's all good. This is normal. This is normal for us Alabama fans right here. So
where are you gonna be at when the game is on?
Which one?
Alabama versus Michigan.
Oh, I should be back. I'll be in Italy, and I should be back at that time. I really want to go to Rose Bowl. I haven't never been to the Rose Bowl before in California. I do want to go, but it's just that's risking. That's really risking. So I'd rather just wait to Houston for the national championship. So, yeah.
Should be nice. Should
Yeah.
be nice.
It's always nice.
So, is anybody talking about the other two teams? Oh, am I tripping?
No, nobody cares.
I haven't heard really any
No.
conversations about.
Let me tell you something. When the rich uncle is in town, nobody cares about your stepdaddy.
Oh wow, man.
It is what it is.
Got them family analogies tonight.
That's just what it is. Okay.
For the rich.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, we got Machado Sports said we rolling. Let's go. My guys locked in. Thanks for being here. Taco Tuesday.
I love it. I love it.
What happened to LeBron doing Taco Tuesdays?
I mean, he got his money and he got other stuff to worry about.
I mean, at one point he was doing Taco Bell commercials. I don't see it anymore, right?
Yeah. I guess they couldn't. I guess Taco Bell couldn't get that right to say it. Mm-hmm. But he got other stuff to worry about.
This is always my thought. When you see LeBron in a Taco Bell commercial, does the Taco Bell consumer ask themselves, how many times a week, a month, or a year does LeBron James eat Taco Bell?
You know what? I really think. I mean, you just can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with Taco Bell. I think.
But you know, LeBron's not eating Taco Bell. Man.
He has to be. It's not probably like every day, but
no, bro.
I think he slides. I think he slides in every now and then.
You don't put kerosene in a Bentley, man.
Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna hit you with some analogy. Did you catch that?
We should have changed this show to analogies are us. That's what this show's going to be today.
Put kerosene in my Bentley. Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you have a night, you might put that green nozzle in there.
That could. I've seen some people do that now.
Yeah,
that could happen. I've seen that. I have seen that. We got Zerny saying rolling. Appreciate you, Zerny. Jalen Milrow.
There you go.
Yo, my people, we roll. Big John, what's up? What's going on? I know Big John probably wants to talk about some baseball. What's up, Imani?
What's up, Big John? We can talk about some baseball. About the winter. Winter meetings in Nashville, right above me.
Where's
Ohtani?
Yeah, where's Ohtani going?
He going to the Atlanta Braves.
I
wish. We can't afford him.
I actually started to think he's going to Seattle.
That would be. I think that would be. I think the Yankees ain't got no business with him. I think Seattle's going to be the best bet.
Yeah. But if he goes to Seattle as a fan, are we going to baseball? Are we going to see Seattle in the playoffs doing something?
I believe so. I believe Seattle. I believe Seattle got a team. Big John, let us know. Seattle has a team. They put Ohtani on there. They make the playoffs. Of course, it's slow because everybody knows why it's slow.
Why is it slow?
Because they're waiting on the Ohtani. That's the only reason. But if he makes his decision, it's going to,
I mean, the Dodgers talk though. Are the Dodgers still involved?
I think they met up with him today, or they're going to meet with him if I remember. I believe that's right. Yeah. See.
So when do you think we're here where Ohtani's going? Today is December 5th.
When do they usually announce this? So it's like, I mean, it'll be in a couple weeks.
That's what I thought, right?
Right? Yeah, you have to, right? I mean, that's what. Yeah, because you can't wait.
Well before the end of the year.
Yeah. So it has to be in a couple weeks. So.
Is this why you picked up that bomb Ohtani card?
Oh, listen. I've been looking for an Ohtani card for a long time. A really good one.
You talked about this a while ago.
Yeah, I want something long term. I think really Ohtani is like the long term guy. This is not like me getting it. I mean, listen, if anybody want to offer me, everything has a price. I'm not saying like, I'm a hold and sleep with it. I'm just saying, I ain't a rush to sell it. I mean, he hasn't even. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. He hasn't made the playoffs, right? Ever.
No. Trout's only been in once. No.
Yeah. So that's the whole thing. Is like, that's the whole thing. It's just I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for World Series to sign it.
I hope we get a chance to see that because I don't think we're ever going to see Mike Trout in the World Series. So
no, it's over. No.
So Dave Roberts spilled the tea. Yeah, he said because the Dodgers met with him.
Yeah,
he said he just wasn't into practicing mistruths. I guess he got a question. He said, "I got to answer that question."
That would be.
Dave Roberts like that on everything? You think he's like that on everything?
No.
You think he's saying we met with Kershaw and told him that it's over? No, he's not.
He ain't say that.
We'll see. Yankees just traded for Alex Verdugo from Boston.
Yeah, I saw that.
Huh?
Yeah, Yankees still trash. I ain't worried about it. They're not going to do anything.
Yeah, he does. Big John said he wants to be a secret. That's what Otani's all about. I guess he doesn't want all that hoopla.
Yeah, he don't want that. He's a quiet assassin. He wants to just get in there, work, and do his thing.
But Machado, we say free Mike Trout. Mike Trout locked himself in.
I know. They already said. They already said they ain't gonna trade him.
Yeah, he didn't have to sign that contract.
The contract's very nice though. I mean, I would have signed it too, but still.
I mean, it's extreme.
But I hate it. I hate it for Trout. We're just not gonna see him. But I mean, right now he's just cruising right now. That's it. I believe so. He's just cruising right now.
Mike Trout. Hold on. How many home runs is he away?
For what, the record?
No, just from 500. Like, what is he sitting on right now?
Yeah.
What's the Trout man sitting on? Is he at 3?
Wait, ain't he at 4? What am I thinking about?
Yeah, where is his? Hold on, baseball. Trout has 368. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Yes, 368. So
the craziest thought that I was looking at during the season, right? And I don't like Phillies at all. Is Bryce Harper is what Mike Trout should have been.
Yeah, but it's funny. At one point, when you look at all these dark bolded areas, we would have never thought that. But yeah, this is how this thing has gone. Well, he was an all-star, MVP, and
this is not a Mike Trout slander podcast. Not yet. We're just saying this is a Mike Trout decision-making slander podcast. His decision-making. It's not a Mike Trout slander podcast. This is about his decision.
Card values are also going down.
I know. I hate that. I like Mike Trout. But I hate that. Yeah, I just really think that what Bryce Harper's doing right now is what Mike Trout. That's what he should have been.
But is that because you've seen Bryce Harper in the playoffs?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Bryce Harper was just automatic. Was like, well, I'm not staying here. I can't do nothing here. Yeah. Let me go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Mookie Betts is way better than Trout.
But most people are not going to admit that.
I know they won't.
And why not? I mean, most people don't talk about that though. I don't ever really hear a verbal comparison between those players too often.
I don't even see the conversation with Mookie Betts. I think Mookie Betts is, I hate to say underrated, but I feel he doesn't get the love as he should be. But we also talk about baseball also. Not putting out their players also.
True.
Yeah. I mean, Mookie Betts at one point was on the MVP last year. It was right there.
Mm-hmm. He was. Didn't he have a rough playoff run?
That's all. Yeah, I believe that.
11 in a series.
Yeah, over the last 5 years. Yeah. Well, I don't know about the best, but he's one of the best because we have a guy in Atlanta who is the best.
Who is that?
Okay.
Acuna?
Yes, it's the best. Okay. So, but like I said, he's one of the best. But as a proud Atlanta Braves fan, we have the best.
Okay. I definitely want to get to that stadium. I've heard everything about that stadium.
You definitely got to come out. Listen, you got 3 hours. We can just talk about the battery. The battery's right next to the stadium. It's amazing. Atlanta know what they're doing. I wish we can get a Tony.
Hey, are you getting ready for Cars HQ?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what this is really going to come out to be.
Yeah, I think it's going to be nice.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I really think this is this is one of these moments that's going to be like, if you're not doing this, then you're left in the dust.
So hold on, I got one of my close people, Jason Rainey, saying FD Camden finished first out of 160 kids in 4 out of 7 cross country races this season. Go ahead, Camden.
Okay.
Just want to let you know he is doing great. Much love. We think about I should get in contact with you more, Jason, because we talk about Camden here. I originally met Camden, Imani, when he was 10 years old.
Yeah.
We talk about him a lot. I'm glad that he's doing well in cross country and has found something that he likes to compete in and have fun with. Much love. Hope your family is doing great. Wishing the same for you all as well, Jason. Jason, we got to get in contact before these holidays. Catch up on the phone.
Cross country is not easy.
No. You
so let people know.
You got to have some heart.
Cross country is not easy. You got to love that. I done did it.
You got to want to get it.
You got to love that.
Camden, I appreciate you, bro. I'm happy for you. Man. Happy for you.
Let's go.
Good stuff. Oh, yeah. People talking about Mookie.
Yeah.
Y'all not watching the Sports Card Investor Christmas show right now? Oh, yeah.
Christmas right now?
Oh, hold up. He has a Christmas show?
Are we competing right now? Is it live?
I don't know.
We should be on the Christmas show. Merry Christmas.
Uh-oh. Machado coming in here with this knowledge. Let me see if I can get this thing on here.
Yeah.
Man, I've been watching Gene Deal drop bombs on Puff Daddy. That's what I've been watching. Have you been watching this stuff?
Let me tell you something.
Gene Deal is dropping bombs.
Let me tell you something.
Of straight truth, man. Just
straight. Here's the thing, right? And listen, just to let everybody know, we're going to talk about cars. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but we got to get into some of this, like what's going on out here in this global world.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Everything happened with Diddy, everybody knew about. This is nothing new. We used to get BET breaking news stuff on this. When BET had BET News, we was getting breaking news stuff on this. I remember younger. I go, what's this? I remember all these headlines going out. This ain't nothing new.
That's like R. Kelly stuff didn't. I mean, if you're from Chicago, that didn't creep up on you.
No, you heard that. No.
Probably you just had your ear to what's going on anyway.
That's it.
That didn't creep up on you.
We no. It's the same thing we did it. We know what's going on. Nothing new is happening right now. We never even heard of. It's just people just fake reacting on it. That's all it is. All these young kids and stuff that never paid attention.
It's interesting.
Oh no, not Diddy. Yeah. I was talking to, his thing is that, you talk about like Snoop Dogg and how far that he came from.
Mm-hmm.
And you talk, let's see, a while back I was having a discussion. Some guy was talking about this guy was like maybe like 20, 24, 25, something like that. He's like, man, Snoop Dogg is just everywhere. He's amazing to be, what he's doing, all that stuff. I was like, yeah, he came a long way from that case. He go, what?
That case was almost, we would have never really heard. He would have been a guy who dropped an album, and you'd be like, man, what happened to that guy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Are you watching these Suge Knight? We're going down a different road. I know we can get into this. Are you watching these Suge Knight collect calls?
What? No.
You don't know about you don't know about Suge Knight podcast?
I heard it. Oh, so that's what he's doing. So he's okay. So I heard about the podcast. I heard about the podcast, but I'm thinking like, this is for real.
This is the real deal. He's on episode 5 right now.
Oh,
you gotta catch up, bro. He's dropping bombs. He's talking about the Snoop case.
Oh my god.
He's talking about Dre had a all this is alleged.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Alleged.
It's allegedly.
Dre allegedly had a gun charge.
I heard that.
What happened with Jewel? She was part of another case.
Oh my
He was talking about how he was just going artist by artist at one point, just cleaning up cases and then pumping out music.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. That's what he says he was doing.
I want to hit.
I want money for people to act like they don't know him now.
I listen. I'm ready for if this is what's going on. I want to hear the Eazy-E meetup. That's what I want to hear.
I'd like to hear that too. I like to hear.
I want to hear that.
I want to hear Eazy-E and I want to hear Vanilla Ice. What really went down?
Oh, I do want to hear the Vanilla Ice one. I heard.
Was it 1 ankle or 2?
Yeah.
And how many floors up was that balcony?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
You might as well tell him it's already over. You're not that person anymore. No. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well just do this right here, do the podcast, write a book, stay in jail, do what you gotta do. And just
he even said in one of his episodes, I think it was 3 or 4, that all this information about Puff, he said, man, we knew about this back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Nobody talked about this.
Golly, that's crazy. I gotta get on that. I gotta get on tomorrow. That's
Machado said just turned into Uncle Shay Shay and Ocho. Hey, well, sometimes I think we gotta talk about what's got that globe turning.
We gotta let people know. If they don't know, they gonna know.
And then in 21, Mark Curry has been coming.
No, okay. So this is why I saw the Mark Curry stuff. This is crazy. Now, I think, okay, let me know, chat. Let me know if I'm wrong in this. I really think the way Mark Curry's describing this stuff, I think it was so normal.
It was so normal, bro. Yeah.
That he has no problem like talking. That's how I feel. Because he was like, oh, you talking about this party? We did this, and this. Man, shoot, we go da. I said, whoa.
Yeah, pretty normal.
Whoa. Yeah. Like, yo, this is. I was like, and this is so crazy. Like I said, I was born in the 1900s also. So the whole thing is that, you seeing this, right? And for me looking at it, it's normal for us to go, okay, yeah, this is da. Me growing up now, going in early 2000s, where we're at now, I hear these stories now and I go, this was a wild
stuff. I think that's because for me, you got social media and people have got cameras and
oh yeah, they want the attention.
But back then, it was rare to see someone videotaping something or capturing something.
Yeah, it doesn't leave the house. Doesn't leave the house, and you know it. Money was good. Doesn't leave the house at all. Whatever goes down here stays down here. Period.
Hold up, Big Reggie is warning Suge. He says Suge to chill out. Who's Reggie? Need to learn something here. NN21. Who is Reggie?
That's not the bodyguard, is it? Who's the Diddy bodyguard? Because I know Diddy's bodyguard is talking, but I'm not really believing him. But
I believe every word, bro. If you listen,
you do.
Gene Deal is his bodyguard. If you listen to Gene, Yeah, if you listen to Gene Deal, I'm believing every word.
Okay.
He has sold the same stories in
Mm.
like 4 or 5 different outlets in the same way. There's no variation in his
And
story.
you know another thing that's really getting it, especially like Mark Curry and all them, is that this is never going to go mega news, right? This is not going to go on Breakfast Club. That I don't see Mark Curry getting on Breakfast Club. I don't see Andy Stone, any New York type Master Flex, DJ Clue, any like Big Boy, all them. I don't believe that because they understand what's going on. You don't want to open Pandora's box.
That's right. You don't. It's not happening.
So you go on these, like you're not going. I mean, you go on Vlad TV, I guess, but you go on the guy who's like below Vlad TV. You go to these people that's, if I start a podcast up, I want to interview Mark Curry. I go to, he come to me. I'm gonna let him just talk and do this thing, and I don't want this information. I don't put all this information out. But this ain't going on Breakfast Club. This ain't going on anything that's like Ricky Smiley morning show, anything like that. And that's why it's getting out there, but it's not really getting out there for real. But like I said, this is.
What if? Let me give you a scenario. I asked somebody a couple of months ago. What if somebody pieced together a script and changed some names to protect the innocent,
or just wrote a book,
but then created a script from that book, and made a movie? And had somebody really throwing down from an acting perspective, be Puff or be Suge. Man, that would be, bro. That would be something to watch. Like you take all these stories that happen at death row, and you put them in a movie. You got an office, red carpet, red chairs, a big emblem in the floor, in the carpet. People say either you make a hit or you get hit. And I mean, this would be something to watch, man. This would be wild.
I mean, this is more than a movie. I think this is like a series.
But it's gotta be HBO.
No, you just throw it on Tubi. They're not. I don't think they're gonna do it. And these
okay, we'll do it on Tubi. It's
these major. I don't think Netflix is going to touch anything like this. I don't.
Something where we can really tell the story. I don't want any kind of or something like that. I want what this story was.
Oh yeah. I mean, you got my attention.
That would be wild.
This would be really,
And you got Jada Pinkett, you got Left Eye from TLC, you got Sally Richardson. You have many different people just sprinkled between Puff, Suge, Tupac, Big, just sprinkled in that story.
I'm thinking of the connections right now. That's.
Oh yeah, and a lot of the people that were hanging out with Big and Puff and that crew were also hanging out with Tupac, Suge, and Snoop in that crew. They were mutually, independent, but hanging out. Similar crews.
I do remember that.
It's interesting.
To connect.
Reggie Wright. You're talking about Reggie Wright. Yeah. He was the owner of the security for Death Row. He was an ex-LAPD. Yes. His father was a tenured LAPD officer. Yes. Reggie White does a lot of podcasts, Vlad TV, other places as well. He has told a lot of stories. And almost when I hear him talking, I feel like he's only given probably 25% of what he's seen. The other 75 is in the vault.
That's what I'm thinking too. If I'm thinking of the right security guy, that's what then. But the other security guy, he's not on Vlad talking this stuff. I think he's on another. I think he's doing somebody else. But then you still got Jaguar out here who's been talking nonstop for years.
25
years.
Yeah.
Plus.
She was with Jay-Z years ago.
Yes, years ago. Years ago. Nobody believed her.
Oh man, you're just disgruntled.
Yeah.
Remember
Hating.
she did the live MTV thing with Jay-Z?
Yeah.
It was like after that, she just started blasting people.
Yeah. And then, like I said, I mean, listen. Here's another story. I can't believe we're doing this. This can't get out. This can't get out. And I want to know why Mace would become a pastor.
Well, some people believe that it was his way of getting out of that contract.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's why Puff kept saying on the Breakfast Club in that clip, because I've done some research. Puff kept saying in the Breakfast Club appearance that Mace was faking and lying to the church.
See.
And he was alluding to this cat was trying to get out of his contract.
That's it. But if anybody, but my faith, this is when the moment I knew it was something like, I mean, Diddy has this whole thing of like not paying, artists and all that stuff. We already know this stuff. The one incident that came to mind when I first started like, oh, okay, he must not really be really paying artists, was when the Locks went to it was either Hot 97 or Power 105 and speaking to I can't think which and they was on there and he talked about how he wanted to throw a refrigerator out the window. Jadakiss, I think, was on there wilding. That is an iconic interview when they just went up there.
Yeah.
When they went up there, it was like, yeah, we'll throw it. Where you at? We'll throw a refrigerator out this window right now. It's da. Where did he at? This is what happened. I mean, they was like iconic. It's just that when I heard that, and you just don't hear, like when that was back when you don't hear radio stuff like that. It took a while for it to travel, especially down south, and people were talking about it, all this other stuff. He was like, well, how am I going to hear it? But you heard it. That was a crazy thing. It was that you heard it like weeks after it happened. It was like, whoa, what's going on here? But I definitely remember that. Shout out to the Locks, though.
Oh, the Locks, man. Woo.
Money, power, respect. Yeah.
Bentley Farnsworth. There's some speculation here about Bentley Farnsworth. A lot of speculation on this guy.
I don't see. I ain't gonna say he's not going to say anything, but
I don't think he is.
I don't think he is either. No.
Some tells me he's one of the first people that probably signed the NDA. This guy disappears from the scene, goes to Atlanta. He's married, has 2 children now. You don't see this guy. He co-wrote and produced a bunch of stuff.
I don't think people understand that. This guy had a major impact in the hip hop game. I mean,
it all started from carrying an umbrella.
He has an umbrella line,
and then dancing around,
dancing and stuff, this and this, and then he has some songs, this and this. But man, you talking about major contributor of hip hop in general. I don't care what nobody says.
Say that he was a strong contributor to the style of Puff.
Yes,
dressing.
Oh yeah.
More elegant, and what brands he was wearing, and the cuts and all.
Yeah,
that all came from Bentley.
Yeah. Shout out to Fonzo Benson, man. He had an umbrella line and everything. I remember this. He had an umbrella line and all this stuff, like back in the day.
I used to love the dude when he first came out because Bentley Farnsworth is a name of a character in one of my favorite Sidney Poitier, Bill Cosby movies of all time. So you start talking about Bentley Farnsworth. I always thought the dude, I was like, man, at least he picked a cool name.
Yeah.
Kadada Jones. I mean, that's
a lot.
It's another name that and I hate to say, to me, the Notorious Big movie and All Eyes on Me about Tupac, man, those movies just didn't get it done, bro.
No, I don't know. No.
Those movies were like skipping a rock on top of the water across a lake, bro. They did not get into anything really of context and tell a story and none of that.
Well, I just don't like, you have to, the thing is that you're going to have to, now, shout out to 50 Cent. He probably going to be the one to, I mean, 50 Cent, he been telling us
What would Shay Shay say? Shay Shay would say 50 is dry snitching on some things right now.
Yeah, I mean, but that he's not dry. The whole thing is he's not dry snitching. He's been saying this. He's been not liking Diddy for years.
I wonder
you know
why.
What I'm saying?
Why though?
But
We
see,
really don't know why.
But see, the thing is, I think it was. Listen. I think he hung around Diddy and was just like, nah, this ain't gonna happen. This ain't my style
Maybe
right here.
So, maybe so. That maybe.
And I think Diddy tried to stop 50's career at one point.
Around the vitamin water time?
I believe so. That's peak 50 right there.
Do you remember that? Have you seen the clip from that first one of the first Drink Champs? With Diddy's on with Jada.
Oh, and Fabulous. Yeah. Jeez.
This one.
Jeez. Yeah. But it was, I mean, it's also trending like, it was that with like Meek Mill was at a party and stuff. 50 was talking about the white parties or something. And then 50 had this whole like funny rant was like, I think he got interviewed at Breakfast Club and 50 went something like he's talking about Miami Playboy. He was like, why are you talking about Miami all the time? I'm not gonna go to these white parties in Miami. It was hilarious. I forgot. I had to be on Breakfast Club when 50 was talking about this, but 50 listen, let me tell you something. You beef with 50, I mean, you're basically going to the grave with it. He ain't gonna like you. He still don't like Rick Ross. Of course, Ja Rule still gets it.
Yeah, 50 did say this. That Diddy told him he wanted to take him shopping.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. In Miami. It was in Miami.
And this is why Cameron was joking with Mace the other day.
Mace ain't gonna talk.
In the video Window Shopper.
Yeah.
Have you watched that video about 50?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
He takes Mace shopping.
Yeah. And then you a window shopper. Shout out to that song.
Whole video. Mace is picking up.
Yeah. He won't let Diddy do it. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
To me, it's all comedy, man. I hear this stuff. It reminds me of because even when I went to college, there were you got different fraternities, sororities.
Yep.
You had GDIs.
Shout out to the Deltas.
Yeah. And you had football, basketball, baseball.
All
players.
The cliques. Yeah.
You had all these different groups, man, and only certain people intersected. I used to hang out with the band. I hung out with people in our school orchestra. I knew people in the art department that would, I would go over and help them make stuff and create stuff. And I think it was like my young desire to be creative myself. So there was so many different, and when I listened to these stories about what was going on in music and what's going on with entertainment, and how actors and actresses started coming into the fold and hanging out with going to Cancun and doing different things. When Suge saved Tupac for almost drowning, and you hear all these stories. Snoop on the airplane at the end before Pac goes to Vegas with a fork because he thinks Pac and his security team gonna come after him. I always wonder how much of this stuff is actually true. What really happened? What's the real story? Because you can be with some friends sometimes, and all three of you all could tell a story, and there's some bits of the truth in there. There's some of it's filled in with gaps in memory. You just kind of fill it in, but then somebody will tell the story the way it actually happened, the way it actually went down. A lot of the stuff you just don't know. There's so much hearsay involved,
and that's what's going on right now. Like Sean ain't saying anything. He would never talk about any incident.
He's also someone that probably signed something to just walk away, man.
And plus, he's he's in a leadership position.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about that talking because he was, matter of fact, he got interviewed by that one host. I want to say Tamula. She has a it's not Jennifer Hudson, but it's I can't think of her name right now.
Talk show?
Who?
She has a talk show?
Yeah, she has a talk show. And so it's a daytime talk show. And so she was pressing pressing Sean to say something. He ain't gonna say it.
He's not gonna do that.
It don't matter about no NBA. Listen, right now, these NDAs don't matter no more. If you have somebody sign an NDA, it doesn't matter. They're gonna still talk. It ain't gonna matter. But I think like I said, I think that just the thing with Diddy is that I think the power, and I think who Diddy is. These major people ain't gonna say something. Like is Jamie Foxx gonna say something? You know,
No.
is he gonna say something? Fresh Montana, he's still out there. Is he gonna say something? No.
Any of that.
You know? So
I don't even think, Diddy is pretty close to who's the rapper from LA? The Game. I don't see the Game saying that.
No, Game ain't gonna say that.
I don't see it. I don't even know how we went down this road. I guess I've been in my spare time. Sometimes I'll start looking at some stuff and looking
It's
at
all over the place here. I've been seeing it.
Yeah, but Gene Deal, man, I love his style.
I gotta go see that Suge Knight. I gotta get on that Suge Knight podcast.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He didn't talk about. You talking about?
You dropping
somebody didn't even do a study on Suge Knight and the fall of Suge Knight, because that guy was just like, even me as young as I was, you see Suge Knight and you hear all these stories and stuff, and you just like, wow, is he just that big bad of a guy? That's how it was. This guy, he just, he walks around, look like Kingpin and all this other stuff. He grabs the mic at Source Awards and, da. So
another thing is how unorganized that Source Awards was. Like, I just got into the story about how Tribe Called Quest is winning an award, and they happen to start Tupac's Out on Bail track.
Yeah.
And while
in the middle of it.
Yeah, while they're receiving their reward, he just jumps on the mic and just starts going.
Yeah.
Right over Phife Dawg and just right over their speech.
And that was and shout out to Outkast. That was the Andre 3000. That the South got something to say. That was all the same one. That was and when Andre 3000 said that, the South came with authority. Shout out to everybody in the South.
Well, do you remember though when Outkast first came out? We should have these conversations more often.
Dungeon Family, shout out.
Dungeon Family used to love him.
Used
to love him. But do you remember when Outkast first came out and how people were trying to rip them because they had such a R&B kind of sound?
Yeah.
And folks was like, what is this?
They didn't understand it.
But if you really get down to Dr. Dre's producing, it's on the R&B platform.
Yeah.
But
nobody understood, but besides outside of the South, nobody understood what Dungeon Family was about. No. And the massive what it did to Southern hip hop. Like this is how we rap. And it wasn't sounding like New York, wasn't sounding like LA, wasn't sounding like anything like that. Wasn't sound like Miami, anything like that. This is what we do. Chill beats, we rap, we got, that's just, that's what, that's how we do.
But what's up with people saying, hey, Andre 3000 is coming out with a flute album? Nobody's buying that, but people are actually buying that.
Well, people are invested into Andre 3000. This guy was, this guy was on the peak. Like, peak. That Love Below album was
the bomb.
Yeah. That right there, the Speaker Box Love Below album was the pinnacle. Like it was there. Grammy after Grammy after Grammy got that. And he's just like, oh, I'm just done. No tours, no anything, no social media, just left. Yeah, I'm done. Big Boy ran it. Shout out to Big Boy. His 2 solo albums, in Purple Ribbon Army, classic albums. Nothing from that. But Andre 3000 was that guy. People was just like, invested. Was like, what's he doing? But it's a mystique about him. It's a whole like, when he's doing interviews now, the GQ interview is probably one of the most amazing interviews I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
The
fact that it's in a laundromat.
Yeah, and then this is a guy that has had success and still having success on Outkast, who has legendary songs, So Fresh, So Clean, will always be played. My son hears it, his son's going to hear it, and his son's going to hear it. It's just one of these songs that you look at this guy and go, and he says, well, I just like go washing clothes in the laundromat. You know? When he was on one song, and I want to say it's the one with Ross. I may be wrong on this. But when he goes like, I'd rather be in an apartment than a house. He's like, okay, this guy's different. But he just want to be normal. He says fame is just not healthy for you. He don't have no social media. He just walks around. He doesn't take no pictures or anything. People take pictures of him that you might see every 5 years. Like, oh, he's over here.
It's true.
Yeah. Shout out to Andre 3000. 3 sacks. Shout out to him, man.
We got Zerny saying, does Gene Deal look like Forrest Whitaker? I could see Forrest playing that role. I could see that.
Oh,
Gene Deal is 6'7". He's an ex-basketball player.
I didn't know that.
Oh, he's got a force to him, and he's no maker, but he has a force to him.
6'7".
6'7", bro.
Jeez, okay.
The real deal.
Jeez. Shout out to Forrest Whitaker. We finna go on. The next podcast, we're gonna get the crew together. We're gonna get the cast and everybody together in the storyline.
Yeah, right. I'm telling you.
Self-writes itself.
I'm telling you.
Whatever. This is a. Yeah.
Ziggy, what's up, man?
What's up? This is a valuable lesson to people. Whatever's in the dark definitely comes to light.
People have to know this.
I
knew some people in college that would tell, talking about storytelling. Like, let's say if Imani, you and I knew each other, and 2 other people, they would tell all 4 of us totally different stories with about 25% of the truth embedded. And we would get together and talk amongst ourselves and put all that 100% together.
Yeah.
People act like that it's not going to happen. And it's going to happen if it's 2 weeks later, 5 years later, 25 years later. People can still put that together.
But that's just like, it's like Quincy Jones right now. It's like Quincy Jones' last book. Oh, when you just up in age like that, I'm done hiding all these secrets. I'm gonna tell everything.
That's like Clive Davis will start talking about some stuff.
Oh, he's gonna be talking about a lot of stuff. That's the book I think people's ready to see.
Yeah, but Quincy Jones definitely, he has stories all over the world.
Yeah, and I think that book gave a lot of information, but it's not the whole thing. It's not the whole thing at all. Boy, that book was wild. Man, that book was wild. The last book he wrote, he was who you talking about? He was talking about one I love Quincy. Shout out to Quincy Jones, man. He was talking about what's the one comedian, not Red Fox, but oh my gosh, I'm blanking right now.
Male comedian?
Yeah, male comedian. One of the best. One of back in the day with Red Fox and them. Oh my god, I haven't looked this up. I'm blanking right now. And I should be able to get this. Chat, let me know. I should no, because I'm about to drop some stuff once I get this name. Hold on.
It's not Dick Gregory. It's not
Dick Gregory. He couldn't close. No, he getting close. Richard Pryor.
Oh, okay.
So when he goes and talks about him and I think it was Teddy Pendergrass. I think it was one of them that they just had a time of their life with the white stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, I was like, this guy. I said, I think Quincy's up. I cannot wait till they get to that age.
Oh,
yeah, Pryor there.
Yeah, Pryor. Yeah.
Yeah. And I cannot wait to get up to the age where I'm just spilling everything. And I don't care.
You got no care about yourself then. You just, man, this is what it is.
Shout out to Pryor.
Great conversation. I love when we can talk about different stuff. let's jump into Arena Club.
Yeah.
Hey,
What
hit
are
up
they?
everybody. Hit up everybody that left when we were talking about music.
I know it's crazy. Yeah, we can back get on subject right now.
Yeah, we're about to jump into Arena Club.
Yeah.
So Arena Club is now doing
repacks.
Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts?
Well, I just want to know what they are. Arena Club is. You know, that's
hold up. Are they acquiring cards? I'm just trying to understand the process. Are they acquiring cards? Are they grading cards under Arena and then put them in a repack? Or is this
some of them?
Some of the stuff is going to be other brands?
Some of them, yeah. You still got PSA in there. You still got Beckett in there. You still got you got Arena Club in there, and it's like 3 tiers, I believe, that they're doing 3 different prices and 3 tiers of cards, of around the price of cards and this. Now, the thing with Arena Club is that I don't even think they've been here for a whole year, and they're already 4 different companies.
Hello, Pete says, "What's Arena Club?" Then comes back with Gilbert's Basement. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then Big John says, "I can talk about it." Big John, share what you, and even Big John, if you want to jump in here right now, you let me know. I want to know the ins and outs of what Arena Club has going on. They're grading and online sports sales platform. Yeah, we know that they do vaulting services. We know that.
Yeah,
but I was just trying to figure out when they go to repacks, are they really putting Beckett graded cards in the repack?
They're doing. Hey, Big John, let me know this. But they are putting PSA and Beckett. It's on the website. If you go to the repack thing, whatever, they show you which card is in the tier packets. And a lot of people open it up, and it's like, PSA, Beckett, and all that stuff, all that stuff right there.
Hold on, I'm on their website. Are these the slab packs? No. Yeah, this is the repack slab. Okay. All right.
Yeah, because a lot of these influencers, they open up. I think matter of fact, Frank 502. He did a video. He was opening packs and stuff, and it was like, because the whole thing was, when I looked at what he was opening, and he was getting these Arena Club graded cards, I go, wow, I don't like this. I don't want to spend $100 to spend it on Arena Club. I don't want to see that. Period. And they got to know that. They have to know that they're bottom feeders.
So I want to ask that who has submitted cards for grading to Arena Club?
Probably Big John has. Shout out to Big John. Big John, you been over there at Arena Club? Didn't no, Rev didn't do that.
Big John, you can you hit me on Instagram?
We're gonna have a come to Jesus moment on.
Yeah, I gotta get to the bottom of this person.
Of Arena Club.
I have 2 very knowledgeable people here that can set me straight.
Yeah, I mean I think the thing is that we know that they're a grading company. We know that now they buy sell cars on there. That's what they do. Now they are a repack company. Now, and like I said, probably next time they're gonna probably start doing the Arena Club car shows now. They only do they sell wax? Are they what is Arena? Is Derek Jeter even part of Arena Club anymore?
I haven't heard anything about that.
He's been quiet. He's been driving them Jeep Wranglers. I mean, the Wagoneers in the commercials. I don't see the Arena Club card in there.
John, a link. We're about to find out what is the real deal
But we got to know about this arena club because it's just something new, and now is that they're just forcing this down our throats now with the repacks. They got all these.
I just wonder. So when your repacks have been out for me a while.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're arena club and you're grading and vaulting and you're doing stuff, when did you say, you know what? I think we need to get in this repack game.
Well, when nobody's using your stuff. So what's the next deal? Oh, let's do repacks. Let's do it right. Now they do I like how they do it because they got the money to back it up on how they do it. The only thing I don't like about it is that I don't want to pay $100 for a repack pack and I get an arena club card.
Well, I see that's the only thing to me that would make sense.
To just have all arena club cards and repacks.
Brand name. If I'm going to PSA and Beckett, like that just doesn't.
Nobody's buying them. That's the thing. Nobody's buying arena club.
So
nobody's trading with arena club.
But I think people got to realize, and I've said this even before. We saw the mantles and the CSG holders. To me, you have to get a big name card that people really want in your slab.
Uh-huh.
You have to. Other than that, you just talking.
Yeah, and post it. What is Tag doing? I mean, them and Tag is on the same bottom tier as anything else. I mean, they're with HG. There he is.
Big John in the house.
What up?
What's up, fellas? Let me fix my light real quick.
Oh, you good, man?
Okay.
Big John's about to bring this knowledge.
Let's go. Everybody pay attention.
Man, with this
is
arena knowledge right now.
This is finna be a thing. Try to Big John. That's what I'm talking about. And no, we did not rehearse this for anybody in there that's finna be like, y'all rehearsed this. No.
No, I just know Big John comes with. I mean, he can say as long as he likes. Because we talk about baseball, football, whatever.
We're freestyling this like Lil Wayne. So
that's right.
All right, that's better. I can actually see myself.
What's up, fellas? What up?
Arena Club. I don't know exactly what I can say, but I'm gonna say what I want to say regardless. Because
you haven't signed an NDA with him, right?
I did, because I was part of the original beta testing for them last year.
Oh, do we? And we didn't know this.
Oh, this is better than anything, Diddy.
So if you look at my Instagram, you'll see when they came out, I was a big on board with Arena Club, and I got a bunch of cards graded with them. Occasionally stuff gets sold and I've traded. I've used the platform. Nothing bad to say about the platform per se.
Okay.
Right. The reason when it's pitched to me, they bought a small grading company that another content creator had, and they bought it. And that's how I got in, because I like that person. So they asked me to be in the beta. Boom. Sign the paperwork, let's do it. For me, coming back to the hobby is a good thing. Get some cards graded. I've talked about it here. Like, it taught me how to look at cards for centering, for edges, with the whole grading thing where they reveal your card that, I've always been a proponent of, hey, give some of these small people a chance. What's the worst can happen? I'm out of $10, whatever. My personal issue with Arena Club is the marketing strategy. So I ground level in, cool, very hyped about it, and was posting every day for weeks about Arena Club, what I had, showing off, and they only were focused on content creators, right? And I noticed these content creators had never posted anything, and all they was posting was getting the Jared Jeter pack in, getting the thing in, the gifts that was in, and then you never heard from them again for months in about Arena Club.
True.
And so I was like, okay, well, I reached out, got no response, and I was like, okay, I'm out. I'm not going to say much about it no more, since this is what you like. I'm a consumer. I'm a fan. I like it. I want to see more cards, but if you're going to focus on trying to get the influencers, I don't know how, because I just don't know how people are going to be influenced by just because you have this big name talking about you.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna fall. I'm not gonna fall for that. So I still do sell on there. I still have cards. I haven't brought my cards home because I didn't send anything significant. Just some stuff I want to learn about grading before I sent to PSA, SEC. I wanted to see what cards look like. The slabs are nice. Um, from what I've seen, I haven't had one in hand in a while because I did sell it. But with this whole repack situation, it's just the same old marketing plan. Everybody besides FD basically made a commercial for him on the same day, right after another on Instagram. It's all about these packs, these repacks, these repacks. There was nothing.
I actually missed that. A lot of people made a commercial for him, like, really?
Yep.
Oh, go on Instagram. Go to any big name, almost any big name content creator, and look at their Instagram.
Yep.
It's everybody about the repack product. Now, what I do see is that it's very transparent. I give them credit with that, right? Your odds are very transparent. The odds update if something was bought. You can send your. It's a grading company. It's a marketplace. It's a vaulting company. All in one, basically. Because you can send your PSA slabs, your SGC slabs, your BGS slabs there. The original pitch was they wanted to be the card show, but in your online card show where you can show up your cards, you can make trades, you can sell to somebody, and now they do everything, I guess.
Yeah, because
to me,
nobody was getting Arena Club graded.
But does it get confusing though?
No. It's just like when if you were looking at PWCC's website looking for cards, you search you want, and you're gonna see slabs in. You're gonna see comparison pricing to if you got an Arena Club 10, they'll show you that card. That card sold as a PSA 10. They'll show you what those pricing are. Like if the concept is good. The execution, the marketing, it doesn't seem it's a room for.
Yeah.
Hey, I like this. Let me try it. It's forced.
So, Big John, if I get a repack, I can get a Beckett slab or a PSA slab in that repack?
Yeah.
So how is Arena Club finding these cards?
You're sending your cards to them.
And then
you're sending your cards and they can buy them. So like I have a showroom. You can go in my showroom and buy my card. So if Derek Jeter wanted to buy my card, he can buy it.
I'm seeing.
And then they can put it into that repack product.
Yep.
If you want to trade me a card for it, whatever. So they probably purchased a bunch of these cards that was on their platform for this repack product, I would assume.
Yeah.
I don't know.
As a effort to stay in business?
I don't know.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A competitive product to put in a branded repack.
Yeah.
It just sounds like we're trying to keep these doors open right now.
Well, see that. Well, that's the thing is that for me is that they recognize that immediately that like I'm with Big John is that when Arena Club first came out, the concept was there. The only problem is, you're dealing with the big boys now. If any grading company try to come in step whatever, you better be so different that it can compete or at least get you in the top 4 of grading, at least, or the top 5 of grading. The people's going, man, this is a great idea what Arena Club is doing. The problem is that they're a grading company that nobody grades with. So they recognize that immediately and goes, listen, well, we should be PWCC and whatnot combined. Let's try this. Let's try this right here. Oh, let's also put verse swap in here also. We got people online. It's a whole, what Big John was talking about. You can go on there and there's a community of people on there that goes, hey, can I trade with you on this? Can I trade with you on that? It's all digital, da 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 da. Everything's in the vault. So the cards are not at the house. The cards are sent off somewhere else.
There.
And then what you do is you just talk to the people and go, hey, yeah, can I, trade with you? Can I buy all this other stuff? Because once they realized that nobody was buying Arena Club, once they realized that wasn't happening and that you're not even above tag, they had to come out with a huge immediately. I mean, this is less than a year, if I'm not mistaken. Is that they're
less than a year.
Yeah, they're recognizing this and going, we gotta have something different because this ain't gonna work, which I respect. But I'm still like what Big John said. Right now, it's a force. They're forcing this on us right now, and that's not good with any business. We got to force something.
Well, my mind went to they brought in Jeter for the National.
Yep.
I wonder how many submissions came in during the National.
I think they got a lot from National. I gotta go look at a video. Neo Comics and Cards does videos about them with the gem rate numbers. I think they got a good push at the National because they were there and it was like $3 to grade.
Yeah, very cheap.
It was very cheap to get in a grade.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like the marketing strategy of just solely losing influence to try to get people to come in. It sounds like a way of Pandora's box that you don't want to open.
Mm-hmm.
I get sponsorships from people.
What would we suggest as being a better strategy for marketing for them? Because I think being a grading company with PSA, BGS, CSG, and some of these other big dogs out here, Tag out here.
The thing is that you need to just be upfront with us. You need to take. I believe the greatest marketing is going with SGC. We know who the owner is, and he comes on, talks to us, and he like I said, when he comes on live on Instagram, we want to see what's going on. Sure. So that's what they need to do. They don't need somebody else speaking for them, because at the end of the day, we follow these influencers, and nobody has talked about Arena Club, and I go to all these shows. Beforehand, nobody talked about them at all. Maybe because Derek Jeter was there, and you got a picture with Derek Jeter, but it's Derek Jeter. We're not going to him and going, "Hey, can you talk about Arena Club?" No, it's not. It's none of that. So the whole marketing campaign, they're doing it all wrong. Like I said before, when you see a commercial with Mojo Sports on there, you have I don't think Blaz is on the same commercial. When you have 4 or 5 different ones on one commercial talking about, oh man, this amazing company, this and this, we're looking at this thing like, nah, bro, no. You forcing us down.
If you go look at them all, did they say anything beforehand? And now that all the repacks are sold, they said anything about Arena Club afterwards? Nothing. You're not going to hear nothing until that check clears to pump something else. This feels like a pump.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Hands down.
And again, I like the fact that I got some cards graded. I can go look at it and I can see exactly why they got a 9. Okay, this card got edging is white. And, they've done some good things. If you notice, with PSA, they introduced the digital opening of your cards to see it really great.
Yeah.
Arena Club did that first.
Yeah.
Spin your cards around, see it. So I'm a proponent for new companies coming in because, you go to the grocery store, you go to the bread aisle, you don't just see Sara Lee and Wonder Bread. You see everybody.
Yeah.
There's enough space for everybody in this. I'm not one to say, hey, just because PSA is the number one right now, you shouldn't try to do it. You should try to be a grading company. But you got to know you're going to take your lumps and it's going to take time. You're not going to catch the big 4, the big 3 in a year, in 9 months. It's a long game, not a quick game.
So this is what I'm saying is that with Arena Club, they came in first day out the gate was a grading car company out the gate. So I'm looking at them as a grading car company. Now, less than a year, they're trying to get, I don't want to say get away from it, but you're not being upfront with us. Then what are you then?
That's why I asked the question, were they doing too much? That's why I asked,
Because they got so much going on right now. Everything's cluttered right now. So business-wise, you in a year, when you don't have we don't have what you are as a business, then that becomes a problem. It's the thing of going as if McDonald's came out, if there was a burger chain that was a burger, like I'm Burger Club. If you're part of a burger club, you're gonna get burgers. Okay. The thing is, you're sitting next to McDonald's and Burger King, which is down the street. So next time I go to work and I'm passing by you, you go, "Oh, you got buy one get one free pizzas." Like, what is it? Wait, I thought it was a burger place. What is going on? I don't want to go to Popeyes and get a burger. That doesn't work. Popeyes know what they are. When you go, every restaurant that doesn't work has a huge menu. I don't want to go to a restaurant. It's like Cheesecake. Well, I like Cheesecake Factory, but I don't want to go to a restaurant and go, "Oh man, they got barbecue here." And on the next page, they got Greek food. So it's the whole thing with Arena Club is that they got so much going on. Now they're just forcing it on us. They're forcing these repacks on. They look at us. We got the best repacks in the game right now. Who says that? This influencer says it. This influencer said, "Look at it." This influencer says it also. No, that's not. Nah.
Well, the devil's advocate. Let's say you came out and you said, "I'm a car grading company," and you're not getting enough submissions to keep the lights on, keep things going.
Mm-hmm.
You have some funding money, and you start looking at, okay, how do I grow these dollars that we still are sitting on? We've thrown some money at influencer X, Y, and Z, and they said something. We saw this kind of yield on units coming in and sales going up, but it's still not enough. Then let's try to tap something that we think has potential growth to it, and that took somebody probably down the road of repacks. And then that's how you get, well, you don't know who you are because maybe the market you came in on was already saturated and there's no room for probably growth for you.
And do the due diligence.
It's rough.
I'm curious to see how many of the users that sign up for it stay or use the platform afterwards, and if they're going to release those numbers. Like, how many unique users do they have? I'll be curious to see, next one when Jim Ray comes out the numbers, how much grading they got done, if any, because more than the last because of this.
I
mean,
I want to see. Go ahead.
You got some good. I don't even know what was in the repacks, but if they, you spent $300 and you feel like you got your $300 worth or your $100 worth or $50 worth, then good for you. You can't, That's how I feel about repacks. If you feel like you get your money's worth out of doing it, do it. If you don't, don't.
How many total repacks were there?
You mean like a tier? Why? I think it was like 3 tiers. Now they have like I said, if I'm not mistaken, because Frank 502, he made a video on when you buy a repack from online, you open it right there, you go, okay, this right here. The list where that Joe Burrow is at, it disappears and it replaces that Joe Burrow with another card.
So there are 3 tiers.
3 tiers, yeah.
And everything's sold out, right? Per pack. Okay. Interesting.
I just think they just don't need Derek Jeter as their spokesman. They just need, look, we ain't got time for this. Just whoever CEO, come out and just talk to us. This is what's going on. Put some piano music behind it.
Beckett still doesn't do that.
No, but Beckett's been in the game. We're talking about these new cats. Beckett's been in the game. Prove to us why we should pick you over Beckett. You should do extra. You should come out to shows. You should have.
But there's 2 sides to that, though, Imani. If you could do all that and you're not knowledged up, you can't have conversations.
Hey,
I don't know if they are or they're not. Then you have a situation where you could slightly be exposed of something.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting to that point. Because the whole thing is that, like I said, this right here, the word of the day is forced upon us. This is what's going on right now. And if you have to force this upon us, not even have the conversation at hand, if I don't even let you talk, I'm forcing something on you. And when somebody goes, the world is flat, and you try to explain it, well, what about gravity? And they just keep forcing this whole thing on you. It's not good. Period.
Arena Club.
Arena Club. Shout out to Arena Club. Shout out to Derek Jeter.
I mean, let's shout out to Arena Club. I just looked at my numbers, and it's the from a sales standpoint, it's the third highest for this year from what, all the platforms I try to sell on. So I can't be too mad.
Can't hide the money. Big Sean can't hide the money. Look at him.
Well,
I don't even.
What other platforms do you sell on?
Macari and eBay.
What I tell about Macari? What I have been saying about Macari?
You talked about
Macari. Macari's been good to me since being back in the hobby. Like,
man,
it's been probably better than the eBay has to me.
And FD, I told you this. You cannot get a comp on Macari. They don't comp Macari. I get on Macari all the time.
I just bought an auto that sells for $15 for $2 yesterday in baseball.
You can't beat Macari. They don't be knowing on Macari. They be just selling on Macari.
Mm-hmm.
I be getting all that stuff on Macari.
And Macari is probably the safest because there's no returns. When you sell a card, the person who receives it has to take a picture. They receive the card and say it's in good condition or not, and the transaction's done. There's no 30 days later I've spent too much and I refunded it. If there's something wrong with the card, that you know immediately, and then you get the funds going escrow and you get it back. You get your funds and like as soon as they rate you, you get your funds. And if they take too long to rate you, like the 3 days, you get your funds. So they got 3 days to say this card is good or bad when they get it, and you're not out of money.
Yep.
Like I haven't had a problem selling anything on there, and I've only had one problem that I received something messed up, and it was fixed immediately.
Macari is an excellent platform. Now, like I said, you're not going to get the inventory that you're going to do on eBay, but man, if you go hunting on there, that's where I get all my lots from. I get a lot of lots on there. I get a lot of cars. I get like 200 cars for $30 type stuff, and I just put them in a box. Yeah,
you know what I like most about Macari? You can tell how long something's been on there.
Yes.
Versus eBay. And then you're like, man, you had this car for 3 months and ain't got no movement on it. Let's make a deal. Send them a message like, let's make a deal. Right?
If you want to be really spicy, you go, I know you got a cell phone bill need to be paid. Let me just go get this for this price, and you be good.
Very spicy.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be on there. I'll be bullying them people on there, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Great knowledge. This is what we have, Big John.
Imani be sending them messages like, hey, give me this now, $5.
Give me this now, $5. I'll be like, yo, why are you selling this for? Why are you selling for $40? It's been on here for 2 years. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Get this $5, go buy yourself a cheeseburger, and be happy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I think it's the same rate as what they take out from like eBay, right? It's like 8%, something like that. So you're paying the same fees you normally pay on eBay, but like my eBay store is small, my Macari store is small. So like, if I put something on eBay and they don't sell in 2 weeks, I just move it to Macari and let it go.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you know, people gotta understand like you gotta hunt on Macari. You gotta know what you're kind of looking for. You still gotta hunt. Like I said, it's not gonna be plain sight, but when you find it on there, man, it's a gold mine. I'm just trying to tell you, I've been preaching Macari for about 2 years now. That's the place to go. There you go. Sign up. Go and sign up, FD.
That's interesting.
Hold on, send FD. It's gonna sign up. Let me see you my link so I can get $5 too.
Yeah, don't do it yet. Okay, put that phone down.
Go put that phone down. Let me see you my link.
You know what I'm saying?
Help me, help you, help me.
Amen. Say that. Tell that for the people in the back. I don't think he heard it. That's why. Just delete that account. That's right.
So, of the people that you all know, and including yourselves, what kind of moves are being made right now in the hobby? What are people doing?
They're being smarter. You know what I'm saying? What I've been saying before, when a market changes and evolves, it takes everything that's don't need to be in there out of it. Okay? When I give you a prime example, when Bitcoin was going all the way down to $14, people jumping left and right. You never sell on the downslope ever. You never sell on downslope. But a market changes, any market, every market's the same. It's just got a name to it. Got a car market, got a real estate market, got a stock market. Every market's the same. When Bitcoin went down to $14, I think, $14,000, whatever it was, $14,000. Everybody was jumping shit. Oh, it's crashing. This is not gonna hit. It's at $43,000 right now. So the whole thing is, when the market's like the sports car market, when it was going down, everybody was saying, "Oh yeah, it's losing," and then people jumping ship. Nobody's here no more. Deleting accounts. I can't be a part of this no more. All this other stuff. They can go. The market now has become a lot smarter. You just gotta do your due diligence. Period. So the market right now is at a steady pace, and it will grow. Period. We got all the people out now. Now we can really have fun. Now we can really buy cards. You know what I'm saying? We can really buy the card that we want now. If you want to go get a Dynasty Topps card now that was $2,000 a couple months ago, man, go get it now. You can afford it now. Any card you want, yeah.
It's a great time to be a collector of what you want. Like if you take the nonsense, if you want to flip, you just got to be smart. Like, you know, like I told you today, I'm doing a lot of research on Bowman drafts and kind of figure out what I want to do, what team I want to break with, and if I'm going to take advantage, how can I take advantage of this $9 SGC deal right now? Like how many things can I get in? Who's the breaker is going to ship it to me fast? I can ship it right back out to SGC, get it graded, and put it up and get some money to get some bigger cars I want to get.
That's another thing about SGC that nobody's talking about. SGC knows who they are. Period. They know who they are. What they're doing now is that they're flooding the market of SGC cards. They can put it so low, way lower. They know PSA is McDonald's and they're Burger King. They already know that. The whole thing is, we're gonna have a dollar menu. We're gonna have people come to us. You gonna get it less than a week, and you're gonna put it. They want every card show to have SGC slabs. Flood the market. That's how you get your attention. You flood the market. PSA going to do its thing. You can wait 6 months for PSA, whatever it is. But SGC comes in and go, we'll have a dollar menu. And although our slabs might not be the ribeye steak of it or whatever, we still going to flood them. You're going to see our slabs at shows. We're going to show up. And that's what people are doing.
How many people got burned because they sent something in thinking they turned, but they get it back 6 months later and the market's changed?
Crazy.
Right? I got some stuff in SGC that I thought was going to sell. It didn't sell. Okay. I just know bad timing on my part. Right? Bad timing or bad card. Shouldn't have sent this. It's a learning lesson for me for a couple of bucks. This is not something people want to create. I thought it would. Didn't happen. Fine. But to send a $1,000 card to PSA, get it back 6 months, and now the card's $30, $40 is a PSA 9, not a PSA 10. So I just got a card in today for auto for $21. That was $100 last year when it came out.
See, I just got my I got 20 cards in for PSA. You know
how many 10s?
That's what I'm about to say. What's the juicy part of that?
I got a couple of 10s. I got some, as long as it's 9s, I got a couple of 9s. Of the debt of it, I gotta get my, I got a couple of 10s. So it's very, Oh, matter of fact, while we're on here live, FG, I got your card too.
What you got?
Well, you already know what I got. The MVP.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let's pull up the Steve Larson. Let's pull up the MVP right there.
The PSA 9.
Shooting that
That's
free
yours.
throw. You know what I love about that picture is that it's him at the McDonald's All-American game. They photoshopped that whole jersey, everything. That's him at like 18 years old.
Nice.
17. Yeah.
Nice.
Great card, man.
It's yours.
Steve Larson talked it up.
Next time I see you. Let's pump the market on James Wiseman. For
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want to talk about Detroit though, but we'll talk about James Wiseman.
I don't think he's gonna be that long. So
they might as well jump ship. I would.
I think it's time to go.
I would.
I'll trade him. I'll trade Patrick Williams for him.
Of course you would. Yeah. I want $200 million. Yeah. Of course you. Yeah. You're averaging 4 points a game.
Oh, God.
You know, we should put it out there. He said the squeaky wheel gets the grease, baby.
Quick.
We saying.
Quick. Oh man.
That's a nice Wiseman card, bro.
Yeah. When I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, let me go get this ready for him. So since while we're on here, cool. And I got another one. I got another one too that's even bigger than this one. Oh, you gotta wait on the other one. I'm gonna let that suspense we got Big John. He thought when I kept hyping the other one up, he thought I was just like, nah, he's gonna have some kind of like just kind of base card.
I thought it was gonna be a cool card, but not
flawless.
Yeah, not flawless 19.
Not flawless 9. You know what I'm saying? Look at that.
So let me ask you all a question that I've asked other people. Are you prepared for there not to really be a GOAT? I mean, like, when I say GOAT, I mean like the real deal, not just somebody's thrown around. To be a GOAT in football, baseball, or basketball for the next 10, 12 years? Are y'all prepared for that?
I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
I think
most people are not.
Well, Patrick Mahomes is the next one in football, so
but Imani, you and I talk all the time.
I know.
He may never win another Super Bowl. So then he's the guy with the Super Bowl win. I'm just saying, there's a higher probability that he does not win another one than he wins 2 more.
Okay, if he doesn't win another one, he still has more than Aaron Rodgers, and we call Aaron Rodgers a GOAT.
I agree with that. I will agree with that. But he has one less than Troy Aikman.
Well, I mean, I don't think
nobody calls Troy Aikman a GOAT.
Nobody does that. Nobody does it. Troy Aikman hadn't even made a first team. He didn't even never made a first team NFL. I don't think
He threw 185 yards in most games.
I don't even think he ever passed 4,000 yards.
He passed for more than G, man. Come on, he passed.
I mean, Mahomes' talent. We know Mahomes' talent, and his numbers are not just because he had Cheetah and Kelsey.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still putting up good numbers this year, and he don't have the receivers he's had in the past.
But his numbers are just as good as Jordan Love.
Well, and he might pass the ball. It's about how if you win it.
Yeah. I mean, this shit is bro's not winning the Super Bowl. He's gonna get put out of the playoffs. They have to retool that team around him.
I think we said that last year. He was supposed to win it last year.
They have a worse team this year than they had last year. By far.
But isn't Matt Nagy their awesome coordinator? So that's why they're not winning right there.
Right.
That's why they're not winning right there.
This nigga's in Chicago. Well, I understand Chicago.
You think he's gonna solve it.
Yeah, I know that personal experience. Goodness gracious.
I ain't got nothing nice to say about Matt Nagy, man.
You know what? I was sitting here. I forgot all about this. I was sitting here a couple of games ago, and he came over to the sideline. Somebody had just scored a touchdown, and he came down the field to give him a high five. And I was like, "Shit, is that Matt Nagy? Is he? He is over there." Wow.
Yeah.
That's why they're not winning, bro. It's the Matt Nagy effect.
That's why he's not winning.
And what's up with these young quarterbacks, man? It's not happening.
What do you mean it's not happening? Who?
I mean, we can name a bunch of people.
How young are we talking about? Like first year, second year?
We're talking about 3 years and under. Not going down, man.
Who's the
I
longest
mean-
tenured quarterback in the NFL now?
Who's the what?
Is it the longest tenured quarterback? Is it Kirk Cousins now active or?
That's a great
I mean,
question.
Rodgers is still kind of playing. You mean active? Oh, active. Yeah.
Active?
Rodgers is just wearing big shoes right now, man. He's not. He's just bopping around throwing balls. Like I would say probably Kirk Cousins. Rodgers comes
Goff?
back. It'd be Rod.
Goff?
Name Stratford?
This is where we are in the NFL.
Derek Carr?
This is where we are. These are the leaders of the NFL right now, from a QB perspective.
Yeah, but we talking about we talking about young guns. We talking about we like what Burrow? I mean, we talking about Burrow.
T-Law. You know, I'm talking about T-Law. I'm talking about Ritter. I'm talking about Sam Howell.
Sam Howell pulling up numbers. Sam Howell don't. Yeah,
he's averaging 275 yards a game. You know that's not happening.
He put. Now I'm not saying like he's the next one like coming up, but you still got you still got Hurts coming up. I'm not listening. Even
We're
as
in a transitional period, man.
I mean, yeah. You still got Trevor Lawrence. I still, me. I believe in Sunshine.
I know
all
you
day.
love him. I know you love him.
Yeah.
What's up on his injury? Any updates on his injury? I didn't see.
It was a
ankle sprain.
I want to say ankle sprain, so he's like week to week right now.
But no bone damage, nothing like that, right?
No.
It didn't look like it. Looked like a guy stepped on his ankle and then he got bent back. If he probably wasn't as flexible, probably have a problem.
I still believe in Justin Fields.
Oh, to me, you can't even rate him with the chaos going around.
It's crazy right now.
Yeah, you can't evaluate.
And then like I said, if you can clip this until the NFL draft and next year.
Okay,
let's give it to the time. Let's make sure you got the time on right now.
Give it to me. 7:35 p.m. Pacific.
If Chicago Bears draft Caleb Williams,
it's a disaster.
They will never win another Super Bowl in 100 years.
First of all, they wouldn't draft Caleb Williams. They draft Drake May.
If they draft a quarterback,
you won't see them draft another quarterback in the style of Justin Fields for the next 20 years.
Yeah, but they need to get that team together before they even think about wasting another pick on a quarterback. That's like the New England Patriots cannot draft an offensive weapon and they go get a cornerback that's not playing. You got to put weapons around your quarterback. You got to put a line around your quarterback before anything.
Yeah, but we think Mac Jones is going to be the answer and make that thing work.
He has nobody to throw that ball to. There's nobody on that team that has no offensive presence. That team has no offensive presence at all on there. And they try to mismatch all these quarterbacks, and it's the same thing. There's nobody on there. He had nobody to throw to.
Patriots not having no weapons. Is Juju the most overrated receiver?
It's definitely looking like it.
I didn't think highly of Juju when he got hurt. Yeah, I didn't think highly of him at all. When he was doing the dances in the middle of the field with the Pittsburgh Steelers, I think he was out there.
Yeah. Like I said, to even go get Juju and then even try to draft a receiver.
Where's Ezekiel Elliott at?
He's playing. He's a backup. He plays.
It's just no. Like I said, the thing is, this is what the Patriots need to do, and I can't believe I'm over here talking about the Patriots. Is that they need to take Bill Belichick off GM duty. Take that away from him. Let him become the coach. Hire a GM.
Are you saying he can't bring in talent and evaluate it?
And never could.
Never could.
I
mean, he put Hall of Famers in uniforms.
He never had no. I gotta look up who the GM.
And Aaron.
He didn't pick them.
Who picked them?
I'm gonna have to find out the GM, but he just got GM duties. What, 5-6 years ago?
He's saved money.
Yeah.
He saved money and he'll make it work.
Yeah. The credit,
Maybe that's why maybe that's the deal they cut for him to stay there.
Yeah.
Oh, news around here is that they are hoping, praying that he's out. Like the radio stations, news stations around here have ran Bill out of town.
But see, that's the thing is that you don't really have to run him out of town. You got to get him off the GM duties. You got to get Mac Jones offensive weapons. We still kind of like don't know what. Yeah, like I said, when first year when Mac Jones is so frustrated, he has to call back down to Alabama and go, what do I need to do? Because I don't know what to do here. I need some pointers on what to do because he ain't teaching me nothing.
Well, they had a defensive coordinator as an offensive coordinator last year.
They did,
and now this year they got Bill O'Brien. And he's still not doing no better. So, is it coaching? Is it player?
Yeah.
Is it system? Like, but have we learned not to spend $100,000 on a rookie quarterback?
So Bailey Zappi, you're not feeling that?
Not yet. Maybe tomorrow. Not right now.
I watched him this past weekend. It looked like he was a little confused on read defenses. And I understand why he would be. I get that.
And they said he got the job because he outplayed Mac Jones in preseason. I mean, in practice this last week. So Mac Jones last week because he outplayed him, and now Zappy outplayed him this week in practice. And he won't give what's the guy named Malik Cunningham a shot to start.
Which I don't understand that. Like I don't understand at all. Like I believe Malik Cunningham could bring a lot of juice to the offense. But I don't think Bill Belichick know how to coach that.
I don't think he's interested in that.
Exactly.
I mean, just because we could switch. Steve Kerr has no interest in coaching a big man. These coaches run their systems.
You better.
Some of these coaches
better
run their systems, and that's all they're going to run.
Yeah.
So I think if Golden State wants to, some of these other teams, they want to change, you got to go get another coach, change the staff.
Yeah, because you got to get a big man now because, Joker's coming. Joker's going to get scoring title this year. I won't put that out there.
He can have the scoring title. He probably won't win.
No, he's going to win it. He's going to win another one. And he's going to be
Murray is not healthy.
Doesn't matter.
Remember where you heard this from.
I know. We'll clip this.
Not healthy. They're not winning, bro.
Okay.
It's not happening.
Who's winning the in-season tournament?
Indiana Pacers.
Indiana Pacers. Bucks.
Indiana Pacers.
Bucks. Now I love the Pacers. I love the Pacers.
Indiana Pacers. What I saw, Indiana Pacers.
I think the Pacers want the most.
They going for it, and their whole squad.
Mm-hmm.
There's no drop off. They're coming for it.
But I think the Bucks is going to be. I think the Bucks is going to.
Is Dave going to play some defense? You think Dave's going to play some defense?
No, we already know that. No. This is offense. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Offense all day, right?
Yeah. Defense wins championships.
What you say, sir?
Defense wins championships.
And the championship is the in-season tournament.
Yeah, this is a bunch of throwing at the ball stuff. But like I said, first of all,
got worse with that.
So what?
The Bucks got worse with Dame Lillard in a uniform.
But as long as they're still winning, they just won tonight.
Okay, just watch.
They can win the whole thing.
Okay,
they can win the NCAA tournament. Mark that. NCAA tournament Bucks.
All right.
But the thing is, I mean, listen, real quick, I like the NCAA tournament.
I like it. To me, it could be a little bit more. I felt like it was rushed and put together.
Yeah.
And ran out. When they announced it and then went to the LL Cool J, Mama Said Knock You Out song later, and like they were still working on that marketing plan. So
yeah,
I mean it's cool. Yeah, hopefully they get better year after year. They gotta get the courts right. This whole court thing is just to me not working for me.
I like it. I like the teams that are into it. Like you can tell which teams are into it. Indiana's into it. Milwaukee's into it.
Yeah.
Lakers are into it. Some of these other
Knicks are into it. The Knicks.
I also like point differential. And teams play to the final buzzer.
Yeah.
But that's causing some issues though with
Well,
playing.
you got to deal with it. Play some defense. Just like the other night where the Pacers shot that three. Play some defense.
That's defense. Yeah. They play some defense.
I do like that. So we'll see. I just want to see what Dame is all about, man. Dame's been talking, and we'll see what he's all about.
Shout out to the
I
Bucks.
know a few people that tell me I'm too harsh on Dame, but so no.
Shout out to the Bucks. Go win this, Bucks.
Middleton's 11 and Dame not playing defense. I don't know. It's all on Giannis, man.
Go win this.
What about LaMelo Ball? Do we still believe in LaMelo Ball?
Yes, we do.
You know he's not.
Yes, we do. I can't believe this.
Did you see him in a walking boot in the game?
Well, yeah, he gets hurt. I mean, injuries happen. But you cannot. But the thing is that this is
hold up. 1 year you fracture your ankle on a non-contact, trying to cross somebody over, and then the next year you jump, look at the ball, and come down, and we really don't know. Is it a Liz Frank? We really don't know what's wrong with his foot. And his brother also has lower extremity issues.
I really think it's them big ball shoes. I keep saying that.
I think it's DNA, bro.
No, I think it's the big ball shoes.
He plays in Pumas.
Yeah, he plays in.
Well, no. I'm talking about before when he was playing in big baller shoes. That's what happened when I think that because, like I said, they're already saying people in Chicago is already saying that with Lonzo, it was him wearing the shoes messed up his foot and his leg because when you just play that hard in a shoe that's basically made out of cement, it's going to. The whole point of the shoe is to help the lower part of the body. It's just what it is. So if you don't have a shoe that's built for this, you gonna have a long career, a very short career, but it ain't gonna be the best. But I really think it's the shoes, and like I said, this LaMelo, I think he.
You still believe in that guy?
Yes, this is the best season he's having right now. I mean, what are we talking about?
But you know, there's 82 games in the season. It's not you can't come out 15. There's 82 games in the season, man.
Yeah, but he's definitely we definitely believe it. I'm definitely sticking with us, And now he has Brandon Miller over there too. Like, I mean, we're gonna see how this organization is gonna go. Like I said, he got Brandon Miller over there too. I mean, they could have messed up when they go get Scoot Henderson, but they didn't. They knew better.
Don't sleep on Scoot.
I'm definitely taking a long nap on Scoot. Long nap.
Okay.
I'm going straight to sleep.
Scoot's coming.
Bed made. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, I don't think that. No.
I mean, look at the years between Chad and Wemby.
Yeah.
I don't think Brandon has a chance.
I think Chad is a better player.
Oh, well, Wemby just got here.
Okay. So did Chad.
No, Chad knows. I mean, although he was hurt last year, but he knows like
But he got to be around it for a year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Around it for a year.
Victor, he's still in the living room. He still haven't got his whole tour of the house yet. Watch what Victor.
What do you think of Wemby from a defensive standpoint? And what do you think of Chet from a defensive standpoint?
I mean, listen, it's okay. Yeah, Chet's a better defensive player.
By far. Yes,
because Chet's been here. When Wemby takes his lap around the NBA, he's going to be a way different player.
You know he's got like a 16-game losing streak, right?
When he gets in the building and he does his lap around Big John, when he gets in the NBA and he takes his tour, and then he was going to be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Don't have a David Robinson around him. He don't have a Shea. They got a small forward trying to play point guard. Like, I don't know what Pop is doing down there, but if Wemby lives up to 75% of his potential, this is the last time the Spurs get a lottery pick for the next 10 years. Right? This may be their last lottery pick for the next 10 years. They got a chance to go get Wemby, and then pair him with a better player than what they have on their team now next year from the draft and build back up. Last time they had number one, it was because David Robinson was out for a year. And then they get Tim Duncan. So, I mean, who's the next best player on San Antonio?
Well, What's the guard? I can't remember his name.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shay's the best player on Shay's the best player on Oklahoma, and then Chet's second best.
I don't disagree with that. But just when you watch him play, you just get a little sense of something.
I see when I watch them play, and I've seen a couple of Spurs games because they've been on TV this year. You see the moments of special. Like you see the special in them, and you see the effort to be special. You know, they don't have a sprint count on Wemby like they do Zion, where they try to count how many times he sprints down court.
Well, that's because usually Zion's chilling.
Exactly.
It is
Zion's having this year this year.
Is he?
Yes.
Pelicans is a good team. But if he played all 82 minutes hard for 82 minutes instead of 45, I mean, so 82 minutes. How long the game?
That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing with Wemby is that, like I said, once he learns the game, once he learns this, I mean, he like I said, he's new to the NBA. This ain't Europe. So like I said, once he gets his lap around the NBA, once he plays these teams and understands what's going on, yeah.
You checking out this 3-point percentage here?
Yeah, I see. Yes, yeah, I see that.
Huh?
I see that. He's been here. I'm an OKC fan. I know what's going on. I'm rooting for Chet. Yes, I understand what's going on.
You know, Chet's already. You know, Chet's already rookie of the year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, like I said, I still don't agree with this. If you've been in the league second year, you still shouldn't get it. Doesn't matter. If you get hurt rookie year, oh well.
And I really believe it's because there's something to be said for going to school, getting coached, and going to Gonzaga. I think helped Chet.
I still believe in overseas.
Okay. They look at the players. Think about the players that came from overseas and OTE and talking about school. People are struggling right now.
Overtime league?
Oh yeah. Even a Sar Thompson with Detroit stuff is starting to. That's man. You come out every other night, lace him up, get out.
He can't shoot for anything. He can play defense. Jeez, he can't shoot for nothing.
I mean, what's his?
He averaging like 9 points.
Yeah, I mean he's a rookie.
Oh, he plays incredible defense. But even just, I think just the decision making on But I mean, even with overtime, you're not playing with grown adults. You're playing with kids.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I think it's different challenges. You know, going to college, going overseas, playing OT outside of the game. No doubt, there's better coaching in college, but coaches don't coach you for the NBA. There's no college team playing the NBA, system.
Especially one and done.
What do you think PE coaches coach you for, though?
I mean, especially one and done.
But Sir Thompson is shooting better than Trae Young.
Shooting better. Oh yeah,
Trae Young is like 40.1% from the field.
Jeez,
you do know that, right?
That's not good at all.
Hold on, let me pull my man up for you.
That's not good at all. That's why nobody. I don't know. Maybe he's doing this on purpose. Maybe he's trying to get to the Lakers.
Look at his percentage right here.
That's crazy.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's why, as much as he touches the ball, he's inefficient.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to get to the Lakers.
And that kind of shooting is not going to work with LeBron. That's when I hear people say, "Oh, he's going to come to the Lakers and go to certain places." Like, it's not going to work.
That's not good at all.
This young man should be shooting at least 45, 46% from the field. he shouldn't be shooting 35% from. Excuse me, what is he shooting from the 3? Let's get down to what he's shooting from the 3. And I think his numbers rise because he's shooting 86% from the free throw line. He's shooting 35% from the 3. And this is why I asked the question about younger players. Is it really about their shooting ability or their shot selection? And Trae Young is shooting some stuff sometimes he probably shouldn't be shooting.
Well, it's definitely all about shot selection.
That's why them numbers don't lie, man. We got Gabe here saying, "Hi, FD. How you doing today?" I'm doing well, Gabe. How are you doing? Good to see you.
What up, Gabe?
What's up, Gabe?
Zerny has this question for you, Imani.
What's up?
What about T-Law and his value?
I mean, the value's like, I mean, listen, the value is going to be there. The value's going to be up.
He's actually been doing well from a value standpoint, right?
Yeah, his cards is definitely starting to get out of hand. Like you can't get them anymore. If you had any, like I said, when I had that Trevor Lawrence auto, and I posted that thing on TikTok in a video. It was probably there for like 2 seconds. Guy saw it. Here's this amount of money. I go, man, it ain't for sale. All right, here's another $100 on it. There you go. I was like, all right. I ain't got no problem with that.
Language changed, didn't it? Yeah.
Money talks.
But it talks, man. It was a raw card too. It was a nice auto. It was right there. And the crazy part about it was I got it off PWCC, and the only thing I ain't got it yet. The only thing I was like, I just transferred it to him. It was easy. It was easy, and I won another one. But yeah, no, Trevor Lawrence's value is definitely it's going to start getting out of hand, and I know it's a good value because what I'm doing right now, I'm buying Travis Etienne. Yeah. Because that's just how you're supposed to do it. You buy, you get, if you buy Tua, you go get Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Period. And you know the value of a quarterback is good when you go get his receivers and running backs, and they sell. Etienne stuff sells.
Oh, he's a talent, man.
Crazy. Matter of fact, I got an Etienne Kaboom. PSA 9. I'm just like, hold on.
You were talking about him doing
all because I respect what he did to us in the national championship game. That's why I respect Trevor Lawrence. I respect Hunter Renfrow. I know what they do. I've been seeing Trevor since he was playing in Georgia. I mean, when he was in high school in Georgia. That's the truth.
This is where my fandom, correlates. Doesn't correlate with logic because I'm too much of a Gamecock fan to collect a Trevor Lawrence or ETN. I don't want to collect it and try to sell it and flip it. They went to Clemson. My fandom just won't let me.
No, that's true. Listen, I don't collect Cam Newton. I don't collect anybody in Auburn. I don't respect Bo Jackson. I don't respect nobody from Auburn.
How do you respect Bo Jackson?
I think he's overrated.
What?
Yeah. He ain't did nothing for me. He ain't did nothing for me to stand out at all. I think this 40 times.
Running the wall.
Hold on, finish that. You said you think his 40 time is what?
I think 40 time is all cap. I don't want to hear this 4.1. And that's the only thing he got at all. You know what I'm saying?
The man ran out the building, man. Never came back.
That's what he keeps saying. We've been hearing this story for 100 years. That's the only thing he got right now.
Two sports, football and MLB, NFL and MLB.
Listen, we're not discussing that. He like I said, he didn't do nothing in the league. He didn't rush for over 1,000 yards in the league. He only been in the league for 4 years, whatever it was.
He got hurt, man.
Yeah, that's not. Hey, well, you should have went to go get checked.
Hey, Zardy says pause, bro.
No, I'm not. No, well, listen. This is what it is. Like I said,
before you wreck yourself.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Just because Okay, just because he did a couple of jumping over
One of
type.
the greatest athletes to ever get on a football field, and
Oh
he's trash.
Yeah.
So, man, I got so many questions for you right now. I didn't really know that.
I'm perplexed.
Big John, know how you feel about Jim Brown? Go ahead and tell Big John about Jim Brown.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no, we don't know. We don't respect Jim Brown. The only reason I don't respect Jim Brown because he didn't run on us like that.
Wow. That still blows my mind. Wow.
Yeah.
Walter Payton. Now I'm just got to know.
No, I respect Walter Payton. No, we decide,
See, he smiled.
It's all day. No, Emmitt Smith's good. Emmitt Smith did his thing. Oh, he had one of the best lines in NFL history.
Had one of the best running styles
in NFL history.
He looked back a lot though.
But you still got to run the ball though.
Yeah, well,
but you put Barry C. You put
best offensive line in the game.
Yeah,
you run the ball.
We gonna talk about this, Imani. Like I'm gonna catch you on the live. We gonna talk about this because this is.
Ain't no problem.
Bo Jackson is trash.
Yeah, he doesn't do nothing for me at all. You know what I'm saying? You talking about like you talking about? We talking about like comparing like us to like Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker just blows him out the water.
Trent Richardson or something, not Bo Jackson. Trent Richardson.
No, yeah, we already know what he couldn't read it at all. And that was the sad part about him. He couldn't read a whole at all.
No.
At all.
That's funny.
That was a sad part because he had so much potential coming out.
Jim Brown talked like 3 or 4 games. Like, this dude's not special. Didn't know the Jim Brown that you say is. So
yeah.
Jeff Wilson is on I got it over here on the TV. He's giving away items.
I mean, I wouldn't.
I got an email something about a giveaway on Whatnot.
Yeah,
is he on Whatnot?
Yeah, he's on Whatnot on the Cars HQ shop. He's giving away, I think, items.
Well, that's nice of him.
Yeah, I think it's real cool. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said.
Iman, what's up with F1? Because I know you're big in F1. Is it going to be competitive next year, or is it just it's going to be the Max Verstappen show for the next 10 years? What's going on?
So basically, here's the thing, right? Red Bull had a car, right? And that I'm just going to say that, they knew what they was doing, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So let me try if I can just break this down. So Mercedes definitely dropped the ball on building their car, but what Lewis here's the thing: what Lewis did last year is the greatness of him, because to finish third in points and with a shit car like that, it's unbelievable. He should have finished 10th, 12th, period, with that car. And Max knows. Yeah, go ahead.
I got a friend that works who's big in F1, and we talk about it. And my main question is there ever going to be parity? Is it just going to be Max and Lewis? If we're going to get other people on this podium, because from a car standpoint, nobody's talking about it anymore because there's no parity. It's a foregone conclusion who's going to win each week because Red Bull has the better car.
Well, see, that's the thing is that, F1 has been dominant on one person, right? You had Michael Schumacher had his years, right? Then Lewis led into his years. Lewis been going on for a good decade of his years. Now, are we going to get into the Max Verstappen decade and he's going to win multiple championships? Listen, it's a possibility that this could happen, but Mercedes got to get it together. If Mercedes don't get it together next year, if McLaren don't get it together next year, we ain't worry about Ferrari. Ferrari's gonna do what Ferrari does. It's all strategy over there. They're going BS on. But I'm definitely sleeping on Checo. And and basically if Mercedes don't get it together, if Mercedes don't get it together next year, it's going to be a long 7 years in F1. Because the thing is that Lewis don't need F1. F1 needs Lewis Hamilton.
Yes.
And this is like I said, and I hate to see Lewis go out like this, but right now it's right now it's just it's just a Max Verstappen show. But nobody wants this. That's the thing. That's the whole thing about this.
Is it because Max's personality is?
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Terrible? Yeah,
he's an asshole. And I knew that, and everybody knew this, but I knew when back in 2020 in February when them Topps cars came out and them Chrome cars came out, and you get a Max Verstappen auto, and it was a redemption. I said, "Come on now, you cannot." I said he ain't even signing cards. His early autos were redemptions. Like I said, I'm not. Anybody rooting for this guy. And like I said, and shout out to Checo. I love Checo, but it's the whole Red Bull is they're doing Checo wrong. Okay, Checo might even have a seat next year. You know what I'm saying? They might not even have a seat next year. They might move Yuki because Yuki's out. Yuki had one of the greatest years probably in his career right now. They want Daniel to take Checo's spot, and they want to kick Checo out because Checo was a threat to Max, and Christian don't want that. Christian wants Daniel in there, or you put Yuki in there, and he wants to send Checo somewhere else. It's always like that. I felt like it's always like that. He didn't even Checo wrong. They don't want. He just want Max to win, and then Max is. Like I said, and the thing is that Max does whatever he want to do on there. He's not listening to no strategies on there. He's arguing with everybody he talks to on there. You can't tell. Like I said, even when it was in Italy, and they wanted Checo. They wanted Checo to pass because Checo had the better pace. Max wasn't having that. He said, "No, don't call me on this. I feel on this." I remember that call. Mm-hmm. So the whole thing is that Mercedes guys got to get it together, and if Mercedes don't get it together, then I'm gonna start questioning Toto and everything that's going on over there because, like I said, you have the best driver. You just don't have the best car. Yeah.
What do you think Vegas should do for the next event to improve?
Man, I think they have the. So, I think it's going. I really believe it's going to be better than what it was this year, because the simple fact is it's his first year. They had all this construction going on, everything like that. That's not all going to be there next year. I think the infrastructure is there. I think, man, they don't really. I mean, listen, it's hard to say because that was one of the best races this year, hands down. If like I say, if you say like Miami, what they need to do in Miami, I think they need to change the whole track design in Miami. This is not Miami's boring, but Vegas was exciting. I mean, you watched that Vegas race, man. It was the whole race was just a lot of passing, and I love the track. You talking about two straights, one down the Vegas Strip, going 212 miles. To just improve it, it's just don't go backwards. Just don't mess that up because that's the best race they got so far. Man, I love watching that race, and especially like being there when Vegas is just on one and just like, man, like I've never been to Monaco before, but I could definitely feel like this is what Monaco feels like right here. This is what Singapore, feels like going in. I've never been to either or. I want to go, I want to go to Monaco, but I love it. I don't think they need to like I said, everything's there. The infrastructure is there right now, so they're not going to have no chaos or anything like that moving forward with Vegas. Yeah, everybody was definitely surprised. I know I wasn't. Like I said, it was either going to be the worst race ever, not ever in F1 history, but it's going to be either the worst race or the best race. That's a very good track.
Zerny said, I checked out a little F1, don't know the drivers enough. Like Imani told me, keep watching, learning.
Look, what you want to do, this is what you do. You go on Netflix, you watch Drive to Survive, and you have everything you need to know on that. That's it. You watch Drive to Survive, and that will definitely, I tell people all the time, you get into F1, that's what you need to do. Netflix, Try to Survive. Period.
So before we end, I got some hot questions. Who's the NFL MVP?
Hurts.
Tua.
Because I don't think it's Brock Purdy.
It better not be. It better not be.
That's some marketing going on.
It better not be.
The funny thing about that game, Eagles' third game in 13 days, and everybody overlooks that one fact. They caught him at the right time.
I see that. I agree with that.
Now, 40, like I said, 49ers is listen. Nobody's not. I believe. Oh gosh, I believe 49ers is I believe 49ers is the best team. You know, I just it's very hard to stop them. That defense.
Best team in the league. Best team.
Man, it's that defense.
You know, at all times they're one Brock Purdy mistake away from something happening.
I believe this is Tampa Bay Brad Johnson.
Oh, okay.
Whew. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Maybe. Okay. I thought you was going to say something else. Okay.
Yeah. Ain't gonna name the GOAT.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But this is definitely Brad Johnson.
Oh, people making a case for Dak Prescott, huh?
Dak Prescott has not beat a team with a winning record. Let me where my mic at. Has not beat a team with a winning record. So we can just scratch that. And then he wants a contract extension. If I was Jerry Jones, I'd get rid of Dak Prescott.
Well, you going to get rid of him and bring in Trey Lance?
Yes. It's cheaper. You get rid of your whole team. They signed Dak, it's over with.
Yeah, I think Brock Purdy will probably do something at some point to show that's not going to happen.
I don't know. It's very hard. Right now, like I said, he don't need to make mistakes, but he also doesn't really need to do too much. Just hand the ball off.
Hey, listen, you got Debo taking a 5-yard pass, 80 yards for a touchdown.
That's what I'm saying. How can you be an MVP with that happening, huh?
But you can't do it. But I think it's just because he's on the team. That's it. That's the only thing. He's just on the team.
And they haven't even used Kittle that well this year. Kittle's been blocked. They haven't even used Kittle that well this year. His numbers are down.
Blocking.
Yeah. But you just got. I think you're just basically saving them. Mm-hmm. Just don't get them hurt. That's it. Just don't get them hurt. That's it. You know.
Switching to the NBA. Hold up, Debo with the black Air Forces. People like that look.
He's different.
Switching to the NBA. I don't think I've ever asked you. Well, who do you consider to be the greatest point guard of all time?
Oh, of all time? Point guard. Point guard.
PG.
I mean, I was, you know me. I love John Stockton, but yeah,
John Stockton is proper.
Yeah, John Stockton. And I would say Steph, but I have Steph more than just a point guard on my list. You know.
What do you have, man?
I got a number 2 all time.
Oh, okay.
It's Michael Jordan, Steph Curry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Steph's the best point guard, even though he doesn't play the traditional pure point guard John Stockton type.
Yeah.
Which is, he's past Magic. That's easy. He's transcended the game like Jordan transcended the game, right?
Yep.
You know, People want to be like kids want to be like Curry.
Yeah.
Kids have never wanted to be like Bron. Nobody's ever said I want to play like Bron.
No.
They want to play like Mike, play like Kobe, not play like Curry.
And then also, Big John, I tell you this. I told FD this also. The greatest thing about Steph Curry that people would never probably talk about is how he made the WNBA watchable.
Yeah.
Because for many years, everybody complained on how it was no dunking, everybody want to watch no layups, want to watch no 3-pointers, this and this. He comes into the league, he drops all these 3-pointers. The league has to adjust to what he's doing, and then people watch WNBA. Then people watch women's basketball. Period. Now it's digestible now because it's like, oh, I can watch this now. And
it's true.
Yeah, and he's making the WNBA. He's growing the WNBA.
He is
Steph Curry, and like I said, if anybody want to argue with me, I got numbers. I send FD's WNBA business perspectives all the time. The growth of the WNBA all the time. And I go like, this is because of Steph Curry. That's why I got a number 2. I don't have number 1 because, I mean, come on now. I'm never going to do that. Because of Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Because right there on that hat of FD.
I watched the old YouTube game the other day of 2 of them, really. One of Jordan in his rookie year playing against World Be Free. World Be Free was with Cleveland. And then I watched Jordan's first game as a rookie versus Kareem and Magic. That's interesting to watch, man.
I'm going to have to see that.
You got to just YouTube it. I can send it to you. It's I'll send it to you both. It is. It's a pleasure to watch. A young Mike Jeffrey Jordan with Kareem and Magic on the court. And taking this going right around Cooper. Like, Cooper's not Defensive Player of the Year.
I'm gonna have to see that. I never
then you watch that, you think about when people start talking about Anthony Edwards and other people as the next Mike. No.
Well, I
Can we let that go?
I don't think about saying that.
You what?
No, they're saying Anthony Edwards next Mike. I've seen it on some YouTube videos. They talk about him. I've seen NBA players talk about him as next Mike. Can we let the next Mike go?
Just let it go. You've had Harold Miner. You've had all kind of people. Jerry Stackhouse, Vince Carter. People have named all kind of people. There's no next Mike.
No, I love Anthony Edwards. I love his attitude he brings to the game. I think he brings a different attitude to the game, which is, I love that. I wouldn't say Mike. No, not even close.
I just can't believe he's gotten along with Cat this long for the fact they just losing every season because he's got that winner attitude. Like, I just can't believe that we hadn't had another Jimmy Butler situation in Minnesota.
Well, somebody's probably told him you'll be here longer than that guy somewhere.
Yep, just hold on. I don't know why he's still on the team.
Just kick back, bro. You'll be.
Yeah, I don't know why he's still on the team. I don't understand.
We'll breathe these door frames and get my man out of town. So
out quick. You have to.
And that would make me as 22, 23, be like, okay, I'm just gonna ball out. I'll go to the All-Star game and I'll just watch him clean that lock out.
Yeah, I seen an interview with him today, and he was like, he don't like people calling him an All-Star because his first All-Star game he was the injury replacement. He wanted to get voted in legitimately.
Him and LaMelo.
Yep. Yeah, that's good character right there.
Yeah,
that's competitive character.
But then Big John, he'll start talking about, how he's the best player on the court in the USA tournament. He's assessed himself. Anthony Edwards reminds me, when you play sports and you go against certain people and they're always talking, there's a level to me of insecurity somewhere. Like, he's saying stuff before anybody can even come to him about it.
You got to have irrational confidence to make it to the NBA. That's what I got to say.
Kobe did say at 19, I'm going to be the best basketball player of all time ever in the NBA.
That's what he said in his opening when he in his little rookie debut, like his little team meeting. Was like, I'm no B. I'm here to win, basically, was what he said. So, yeah.
And he told people, I'm not passing the damn ball, so don't ask.
Yeah, I mean, gotta
So
give it up to him.
I guess it worked for Kobe. We probably just didn't have social media back then.
Yeah. Somebody else don't pass the ball, Michael Porter Jr. Whew.
Jesus. So,
That ball sticks to his hand like glue. Like you got to stick him on that thing.
jeez. Yeah, that's insane.
It's funny, man. It's funny. Who's winning the Super Bowl?
The Bears ain't in there. I don't care.
Well, Bears.
I mean, like,
wow.
I mean, right now, I'm still saying Kansas City. You know, 49ers.
Really? What are
Yeah,
you saying, man? Really?
I'm still saying Kansas
Yeah,
City.
I respect your opinion.
But I mean, 49ers is, you know, but watch out for our Falcons.
No.
We're in the right now. If it ends right now, we're in the playoffs. I'm just saying, watch out for the Falcons sneaking in there.
Desmond Ritter. You know the
Okay. Okay. Watch out for the Falcons just sneaking in there. Just pay attention.
I'm
What's
happy
going
that
on?
they're in the playoffs. I'm happy for the organization.
Yeah. Just watch out for them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What I mean, we go up against Dallas. We got that game. Never thought about that.
Hold on. Machado says something here that I thought about. Caitlin Clark, his baby staff.
Yes.
Caitlin Clark changed women's hoops. I personally believe Caitlin Clark is a good marketing tool for the game. I don't think she's done anything. I don't know about
marketing.
I don't think we'll look back 15 years from now and be like, man, you remember when Caitlin Clark was at Iowa?
I think we do. Not only talking about like marketing standpoint, I think that goes like Angel Reese, that she's a very good marketing for women's sports. Well, not what's going on now, but she was like, we gotta watch her.
Angel Reese still is. I think she's still is.
Yeah, but Caitlin Clark, we are going to talk about Caitlin Clark for a long time.
Have you guys watched that freshman on South Carolina for Wiley?
Oh my gosh!
My gosh, that girl looks
her
AI.
Oh,
trying to watch her play. She got some style to her.
Now, like I said, South Carolina's gonna be a problem. Matter of fact, they got another girl on USC. She's really good.
Oh, she is good.
Williams, I think. I might get that wrong.
But she is very good. I want to see her.
But South Carolina's not playing with nobody this year.
Oh, you really?
Shout out to Don Staley, man. Best coach in the game.
Yes.
Yes, hands down.
But Imani, you really believe that in 2038 we'll be like, man, Caitlin Clark?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
So.
It's the same way we talked about. The same way when Steph was at Davidson, and it was like, I mean, he did when he was in the tournament and just lighting up threes in Davidson. People are going to talk about that. What Caitlin Clark is doing for women's sports right now. I mean, I would give that. I ain't gonna say that she put it on her back, but she's definitely making an impact. Going like she's not gonna be like any commercial or anything. She's gonna be head down. Juju Watkins. Juju Watkins, and I think it's heads down. She's definitely going, especially if she can. You know, South Carolina's in the way right now.
Oh yeah.
You know, but I really believe that Caitlin Clark is we're definitely going to talk about. I think she's going to have a year because she's still upset. She's still upset about the championship, losing the championship. I think that's really got to her.
I think we're saying the same thing, just in different ways.
Yeah.
I just don't believe that I'm going to look years later and feel like I'm going to turn on an old tape and want to watch Tamika Catchings or Holesclaw or Cheryl Swoops when she was at Texas Tech. I'm gonna sit down and turn on.
This is what you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna turn on 2022 Caitlin Clark versus Louisville. That's the one you put on. That's the one.
I just got
Caitlin Clark versus Louisville.
I got to be shown.
I'm just saying.
And I watched probably every game she was in the tournament, some stuff in the regular season last year. She can hoop.
Yeah.
I just don't know if that's going to stand the test of time. Like,
I believe so. I believe we're talking about Steph Curry, Davidson. Period.
That's a strong word.
Yeah. That's what it says. That and like I said, is it going to stand the test of time?
We gotta see.
Because like I said, we're gonna especially when she gets in the league and she does her thing. Going, man, we're gonna be on podcast 10 years from now. Going, man, you remember he was right. Remember that Caitlin Clark, Louisville? That was the game. It's gonna be on par with Stephen Davidson. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna remember. They're gonna have those 5-year anniversaries, or like, oh yeah, you remember when Caitlin Clark was, how they do Steph? Remember, he was at Davidson. I think he played. I think he went off on Wisconsin, I believe. I gotta go back on that. I think that's when he went to Sweet 16. I think off of Wisconsin, and he shot lights out. He just left it all on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Left it all on the floor that night. Yeah.
Hey, I could be completely wrong, but.
And we can still talk about the Louisville and the LSU and Iowa national championship. Well, how that is going to be a pinnacle on what women's sports is going to be.
I can see that. Yeah.
That was given, like, nobody was talking about the men's. I mean,
nobody talking about the men's tournament.
No, I think Kansas won it last year, but
no, UConn won it last year.
Okay, UConn won it. I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. But that's what. See, but
hey, UConn 45 minutes from my house. I got to know when they win, Brian.
You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing is, I just really believe like the LSU, the national championship with LSU, Iowa, that's going to be spoken about because, like I said, there's going to be a change in women's sports. So you're going to have moments that's going to be highlighted going, yeah, this right here happened. Caitlin Clark was in the league. People watching Caitlin Clark. That's going to be highlighted. And, everybody's going to talk about LSU and all this other stuff. And then, like I said, South Carolina finna steamroll everybody this year anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But if Caitlin Clark sees South Carolina in tournament and somehow or another wins, man, come on. If that happens, we're talking about a level that I think anybody in women's basketball would never see with Caitlin Clark. I understand. Yeah.
Chalo says invest in women's sports.
Just
like women's soccer, the USWNT better than the men. I could definitely see that.
And that's why, and I would say on with the soccer thing, is that's why we were so, because we expect the women to win in soccer. Because that's what they do. So when they go out early in the World Cup, we talking about disappointed. We wasn't ready for that. Them to lose, to play that badly. But if the men's play badly, we just don't care. We already know we ain't gonna win the World Cup anyway. We not even gonna get close.
For granted.
Yeah, we took it for granted because we expected them to go out there and just shut everybody up and do what they're supposed to do. Did it happen? Not even close. Not even close.
Hey, y'all getting ready to watch this Eddie Murphy Christmas movie?
No. It's on Disney Plus, ain't it? Right?
No, Amazon Prime.
Oh, I might watch it. It might be cussed on that. I thought it was
y'all ain't calling this family fun?
I might have to do it because it's him, but
yeah, they gotta support it.
I don't know. I might
have to like, no, man, I'm not tripping on that.
I'm not tripping on that. No. After Coming to America too, I'm good. I don't.
Probably later tonight I'm gonna go back on my Gene Deal and see what else we talk about when it comes to Puff Daddy. I'll probably be back on that tonight.
I definitely gonna get on that Suge Knight.
Hey, Big John, have you watched these Suge Knight calls?
I have not seen these Suge Knight calls. My first time hearing about it. I got to hear about this.
You have to check this out.
I got to check that out.
He has 5 out right now, and I think they come out every Tuesday or Wednesday or something. I don't know the exact date, but it's 5 out right now.
Yeah, I'm up to date on the Puffy drama. I'm up to date. But this is
Shout out to Jaguar. She's having a ball right now. She's finally getting the recognition.
The question is with the whole Cassie thing. Before we get up out of here, what was taken out of her statement? That's always the question.
the brilliant thing about the Cassie is that she didn't come for Puffy personally. She came for everything legally, attorney. It was quick. No, and like I said, 50 need to come out with a new Art of War because he ain't playing fair. He done already put out a statement that he'll buy Puffy out of revolt because he gonna lose. He done named all the sponsors and stuff. He trying to get that pennies on a dollar. Like it's, I don't know what Puffy did and who he did it to.
We know he did.
But no, I mean to make all this stuff come out, because this stuff we know, but we didn't know. It was one of but you don't talk about type things. And now that he's losing everything.
I think when he was because I think last year or this year he started to pay all his artists and stuff. I think Cassie was last on that list. Was like, no, I think you owe me a little bit more than this. He's like, nah, I don't. I said, I think you do. And then she got her money and left. You're gonna hear from her again.
And she married a businessman. She don't need the money.
You can't do something wrong when he had a new album come out and you heard nothing else about it. You knew something.
First of all, let me just say about this album, right? And this is way before this whole whatever. It's a very good album. I ain't gonna lie.
It was R&B, right?
Yeah, it's a very good album. I ain't gonna lie. It's a very, 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 very good album. That's all I'm saying.
Now, do y'all still listen to albums, or are we just listening to single songs? Because my Spotify is just single song artists that
I listen to albums. I listen to the 2 Chainz. I listen to 2 Chainz, Lil Wayne.
That was a good album. That's the last album I listened to.
I listened to the Larry June. He just had an album out. I listened to that. Of course, I listened to the Andre 3000. I like the Flute album.
I have not got around to that yet.
Let me see. What am I working? Oh, I do. I'm still listening to the Drake. All for the Dogs. I'm listening to that.
That was kind of hit or miss. That was some hit or miss on it.
Well, All Dogs.
I think as an artist, though, I will say I can understand why people want to be creative. Like you just can't keep doing the same thing, bringing the same thing. You gotta try to be creative. So I can dig it.
Yeah. I'm that. I listened to that Rick Ross Speak Meal. That wasn't that good.
That Kobe Shat?
No, the album. So Too Good to Be True. I listen to that. Right now, my album listening to right now is that Lil Wayne 2 Chainz album.
It's a nice one.
Yes. Shout out to Benny the Butcher. If you know, you know. That Oprah and Gail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was listening to that.
Jeez.
I love listening to 2 Chainz. I just want to see what crazy things he put together. Like he's gonna say something totally outlandish, and it's gonna tickle me. So
yeah,
I enjoyed that album with him and Lil Wayne.
And he's a storyteller. 2 Chainz is going to tell the story.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Alabama State.
True. Machado asks, are y'all grading albums? Does anybody you all know that's grading an album?
I want to. I do got some. I got albums that I would go get graded, hands down. That I would want to show. I got a problem doing that. If I can have like something that can protect, I wouldn't mind having that. I got like 8 crates of old vinyl albums that got handed down to me, and I want to protect them. I got a problem grading them.
Any recent pickups? I usually don't keep cards just out and about.
Well, I got, like I said, I got an inventory all this right here. I got all them, and then all them. So that's my kind of.
No, I just got one thing two things in the middle today, but this is Chris Hernandez Best of Bowman Auto PSA 10. I got out of 150.
Look at my man.
Adding it to the Cubs, so putting that to the side. He'll be up in the big leagues in 2 years. And we'll worry about selling that then. Tua?
Both of them. Yep, both of them PSA 10s. So that's
Let's
my.
go over those principles that Big John just talked about. Buying something, putting it somewhere, and then coming back to it at a.
Yep.
People don't even talk this way anymore.
Well, because they don't be on these baseball cards. If you want to make the money, get on the baseball cards.
I can't do what I do with football. I can't. Like, I've missed the mark on every football, basketball that I've tried to flip that wasn't a flipping a box, flipping seal wax. I can't do it. With baseball, I can look and say and find the deals and wait in time. Okay, baseball, go to MLB Pipeline, look at your team, look at that top 30, and just see when they coming out. And then boom, find their autos. You know, Christian Hernandez not supposed to come to the big leagues until 2025, 2026. And I bought his auto today for $20. When his auto came out, graded, it was $100 and something card a year ago, or a couple months ago when it came out. I'm just gonna sit and hold.
That's it.
And hope my wife doesn't yell at me. I'm running out of space.
Yeah, then you get like me and get a storage unit.
But see what I do. See, Big John. See what I do because I'm at car shows all over the country, right? So I'm getting stuff like. So I go to the car show in Louisville, right? So I get stuff like this: Tyler Hero,
mm-hmm.
in Kentucky uniform, numbered to 20 to 49, right? PSA 10, yeah, PSA 10. I would get that. Desmond Ritter, college, Cincinnati, right? Dragon scale. I get stuff like that because I'll be in Kentucky. I'll be in Cincinnati. So I need stuff like this. I need stuff like this to just sell up there. That's the only reason I get that stuff.
Part of my problem is that I'm in Connecticut and not like everybody from Chicago. Nobody in the car shows want what I got. But they all know when I come, hey, I got a Kobe White for you. And I'm making decisions, okay, let me grab that up. You got to get out here in February to the next big show out here, man. It's a good time.
What day?
I'll send it to you. It's like February 23rd, so at the end of the month, February, the next EC3. It's a good time.
February 23rd. See, yeah, you gotta have the Alabama stuff, right? Gotta have the Mac Jones Alabama. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter what the number is. They just want it.
Bryce is the guy too that just needs some help. Needs some people around him.
Jeez, Bryce is at a shit organization like crazy. I hate it for him. And then he has to hear this from the owner. His owner's doing like owner is.
I didn't understand when the owner said, "I just fired my coach, but I want somebody here for 20 to 30 years." This
Nobody's
is 2023. Who's talking like that?
Nobody's going over there. That's
This
the problem he's going to have.
1950 and 60 football.
No.
When you didn't give your coach a full year.
Nope. Not in a full year.
Frank Wright he got done wrong.
This is Atlanta stuff, right? From just down here in Atlanta.
What about Bijan? What you think of Bijan?
I love Bijan. I love Bijan, but also, let me see if I got it. Since we're talking about running backs, I also have Tyler Algier. Also. So, but I like Bijan. I like what they're doing. You know?
When Arthur let him run?
Listen, The coach, he does the whole Arthur Smith does his whole decoy coaching scenarios things. Is that he knows he got stars on the field, but he just sends them one way and he throws it to somebody else. But it was real refreshing to see Kyle Pitts getting some touches last Sunday. So it felt good on that. But I like Bijan though.
Hey, I appreciate you both being here.
Yeah.
Big John, I appreciate you coming in.
No problem, man. Anytime.
Big John, man. Yes. That's the MVP. That's the real MVP.
He is coming in with arena knowledge and breaking other stuff down.
And let me let people know this was not staged. We did not plan this.
Did not. He said, and I knew he would be the person that could bring a lot of information about arena that I didn't know. So
I didn't know either.
Big John in the house.
You just gotta use them for what you can, I guess. We'll see how Arena Club. It'd be good. 2 months from now, and see what they do next.
They're gonna do car shows. Watch. They're gonna put on a car show.
Oh, I would think probably they would try to do that. I also want to see if we're going to hear more from Beckett in 2024.
What do we need to hear from? Just them talking.
Just like you said, you know what PSA is doing. You know what SGC is doing. I need somebody from Beckett to break it down.
I mean, it's just going to be a sign with the wrong marketing on it. It's going to be a test sign or a test lab.
That kind of stuff right there, problem. Other than that, you need to become telling us what the agenda is, what the strategy is, and
they don't know.
Addressing people. Hey, how you doing? I'm so and so from Beckett.
They chilling. They probably think they're still number one.
I don't see how they think that. If you look at what's being submitted.
Yeah.
So now you think that.
I've seen a lot of TCG submitted to Beckett, and not Pokemon, but like One Piece and Dragon Ball Z stuff submitted to Beckett.
Yep.
I don't see any sports cards going to Beckett from what I've seen now lately.
Now, I do got some hockey stuff going to Beckett because I like the I do like the hockey in Beckett. So I got a couple of Jack Hughes stuff I'm sending out to Beckett. And the thick cards, I like the thick cards too.
What's your favorite slab? Just in general, no matter the card.
You said Beckett, Imani?
Yeah.
I would say Beckett as well.
I love Beckett. I love how it just, you just hold it and it just it feels right. Especially you got a thick card in there and it looks good and everything and I like how the gold is up top and I mean I just like Beckett. I just like how it looks.
SGC is my favorite, but CSG is growing on me. I've just got a bunch of it from PWCC and it's the clearest slab I've seen as far as your card. It's super clear. It's almost like glass clear.
Yeah. The problem with that for me is that I just can't sell them. If I wasn't like I said, this is all PSA stuff. You know what I'm saying? If it was my choice, I mean, I wouldn't do it. But when I'm collecting stuff and everything, I send it Beckett and SGC. If I know I'm gonna keep it, except that a Tiny, I ain't send that. I mean, I might send that a Tiny to Beckett. I think it's gonna look good in Beckett. Just a thick card. I can just hold it.
It's a nice card.
Yeah. Very nice.
I appreciate you both, man. You don't know how much.
You the man.
Come through and kick it, drop knowledge, have a little fun, talk about what's happening in the formal world of hip hop and R&B. We didn't even get to Mary J. Blige in this whole melting pot of saga, but next time. Did y'all see Usher trying to sing to Mary J. the other day?
That was hilarious.
Hilarious.
Clip. She was not having it.
That was hilarious. Like he wasn't reading that. So supposedly he was staying with Puff back in the day when she used to come through all the time. She probably sees that dude as like a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
What I do today? I was at work and I was listening to Wyclef at on my Spotify, and every other song after Wyclef song was either was a Mary J. Blige song in the algorithm. So I was on my vibe today.
Jamming. Shout out to Mary, man.
Yeah, you have some cuts. Mary J.
Who's the let's see, how long we got? Who's the I heard Mount Rushmore of R&B
Okay. All time?
of all time.
Mm.
And how he broke it down, I'm just gonna say this. How he broke it down really got me thinking. So he got four people up there. He broke it down from the best R&B producer, writer, lyricist, and it's kind of like a free space or whatever this is, right? So he had Rodney Jerkins producing.
You know, you met Rodney Jerkins before.
Who you have?
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Writer, Babyface.
Mm-hmm.
Best lyricist, best vocals, Brandy.
She can sing.
Yes. And the thing about Brandy was that because Whitney Houston is Michael Jordan, Brandy's Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
Period. And then the free space, I was going to say Usher, but he put Janet Jackson over there.
Okay. I
Can't argue any of that. I mean, I would say Jermaine Dupri as the writer over Babyface.
Ooh.
Jermaine Dupri he
Okay.
gets on a lot.
Them writing credits is a lot for everybody. You know, because he wrote all of his artists.
Check this picture right here.
Oh, look at that.
A young FD.
Jeez.
Yeah. This is years ago. Met Rodney Jerkins at a gas station. We're both pumping gas at the same time.
What?
And I say, hey, what's up, bro? And he kind of looks at me. We just started talking about music, and I was telling him about what songs I like that he made, and dude was like, we just started talking.
Huh.
Yeah, bro. Rodney Jerkins cool dude, man.
Man, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I used to always be around Calabasas, California a lot, man. You see a lot of people.
I mean, I believe it.
It's funny that I just pulled this up because that day I texted a few people. I text this person. This is April 21st of 2016. Just met Rodney Jerkins at the gas station. We hollered about his weight loss music with Sam Smith, gospel music, and secular music. Oh, yeah, baby.
That's awesome.
I should post this picture.
You shout him out.
Yeah, I'll post this picture tonight.
Yeah, shout him out. I was like, we'll talk about you. You should come on my podcast.
Hey, I think in 2024, I'm going to try to challenge myself to try to get different people on and do different things. So I'm going to start working.
Yeah.
Rodney Jerkins, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's also, he changed his life a lot. And we talked about that some and into his children more. And that's why I think we hear Rodney Jerkins less. But at one point, this guy was like one of the top, if not the top producer.
He was everywhere.
Michael, Janet, a whole bunch of people, man.
He was everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. And that just there. Like he's hits after hits after hits. I don't think people understand that.
Bangers, man.
Huge.
That's without an algorithm. That's actually, let me write this on. Let me put this together.
Yep.
Not making your own original sounds.
Yep. Walking around the house thinking of something, going in the studio. He thinks in a different way.
Man, shout out to Rodney, man.
It's funny that we got on this topic and you said that.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
It's always a connection, right? Shout out to Diddy.
Always, man. Always. Well, brothers, I appreciate you all. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, anytime. We'll do more of this stuff definitely in 2024. Try to get different people on because I think when you add the right people together, you get a chemistry that is different. So,
and we kept it on 4 hours too. I think when people see my face.
First and second time, we were on here for hours.
Yeah.
The first time we was on for hours.
Still had people in here chatting, talking.
Yeah.
That time we were on Mount Rushmores of this, and who's your top 10 rappers. We talking about all kinds of stuff.
We just need to have a whole panel. Can we get like 10 people in here and
Well,
just
yeah,
go out?
you know, what was it? 2 years ago, I did a Super Bowl Sunday thing where I had 10 people in here. You can get 10 people in here.
We should do that.
We got to find the right 10 people. Who are the 10 people?
We just pick a game, maybe in the NBA playoffs, and all watch the game together and just talk about what we're seeing.
That would be fun.
That would be awesome. I'll be down with that.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
We would do that. We would do that when the playoffs start, and we'll think about who wants to be on. It could be some people that's even on that's not even really into basketball.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. The people
Big
in the
John.
hobby, yeah. There's people in the hobby that talk about cars, and they got to come with their best basketball car that day, and just chill and hang out.
We need to get Machado up in here.
I ain't fine with that. Yeah, we could definitely talk some F1.
For sure. But y'all have a good night, man. I appreciate Big John, the way you stepped up and has jumped in here, man.
Man, the real MVP, man, that's crazy.
How many people are on that, bro?
Jeez, man. Listen, when you need Michael Jordan in the game.
Let's talk about it. Some things you can't just write in. Let's talk about it. That nobody's asked me about the Arena Club in a while. And listen, this whole round, it just brought up some open wounds, I would say.
I got you. I understand. All right. We got Alabama and Chicago in Connecticut in the house.
Roll Tide. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. But I'll definitely be in contact with you when the game starts. Because I think we're about to celebrate something, bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just keep watching. We're not worried about no cinnamon roll school down in Florida.
And don't forget to let me know if you get out here this month. Let me know.
In December, I'll let you know, or next month.
Yeah, anytime. You let me know.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you both.
All right. Talk to y'all later.
Thank you all. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.